Blackout Beats.
Hello, all you awesome people out there. Welcome and welcome back to Geek Visions Entertainment with me, your host as always, Hoover. We are back with a brand new episode of News Drop, episode 60. Can you believe that? 60 episodes. It's kind of wild. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of wild. All right, but we are here today. Brand new news drop. We got a bunch of news stories from the last 2 weeks since we did the last one. So we got a lot to talk about. A lot of good, important stuff just happened over this weekend here. So we are going to be talking about all of them here today. Let me turn my tunes on though. Oh, yeah. All right, cool. So, what we gonna be talking about here today? Well, let's just go over and talk about it. Well, of course, it's a Monday, so we got to talk about the box office. This is Monday, August 15th, 2025. So we got to talk about the box office that happened from this previous weekend. We got some news on Hamnet. Sort of making some waves over there at TIFF. Some news on SAG-AFTRA that has to do with Sean Astin. Some news on Highlander. We've been following that movie pretty much quite a bit. So we got another update on that. We got an update on Insidious 6, as well as a long filmed Anthony Mackie vehicle is about to release after a very long time. So we talk about that. Marlon Wayans gives us an update on the Scary Movie. Sure, yeah. We also got to talk about The Last Witch Hunter 2. Anybody else remember The Last Witch Hunter? Yeah, me neither. And then, of course, we got a big news from Nintendo in the movie sphere. So we'll be going over that as well. Also, I did write it down, but we're going to be talking about the Street Fighter cast. The full Street Fighter cast got revealed. So we're going to be talking about that, too. Make sure I add that in there. Make sure I pull that up. All right, cool. There we go. All right. What else we gonna be talking about on the side of video games? Continuing on for the Nintendo stuff. Nintendo had a Nintendo Direct, so we're gonna be talking about and watching everything that was revealed on that. Insomniac Games gave an update on what could the future of Sly Cooper possibly be. Spoiler alert. Probably not anything positive. Speaking of updates, we also got an update on when the next update for Balatro it might be dropping. Battlefield 6 devs talk about porting on the Xbox Series S. Naughty Dog also gives us a little update on what the future of their studio could possibly be. We got some news on Dying Light, and we got a little bit of controversy coming from Lara Croft's French voice actor. So we'll be talking about all that as well. And then finish things off on the TV side. Of course, last night was the Emmys, so we'll be going over all the results of that. We'll also be talking about the update on season 2 of Amazon's Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Ricky Gervais has a new animated show coming to Netflix. We got a first look at The Witcher season 4, which I'm not gonna lie, did not know was not out by now. I swear that casting change was forever ago when Henry Cavill left and Liam Hemsworth joined. That was forever ago, it seems like. We got an update on The Boys Mexico, which I feel like is the spinoff that's actually been the most low-key so far. AMC and Netflix extend their partnership. We got another Saturday Night Live departure, sadly. Of course, you know, SNL fan right here. We got to talk about it. Will Ferrell has an update on... we got an update on Will Ferrell's newest comedy series. Cillian Murphy talks about fan casting him for Voldemort. And guess what? We got more possible business merger news on the horizon that involves WB Discovery and Paramount. So that is everything we are going to be talking about here on this edition of News Drop. So that's everything we're going to be talking about. As always, feel free to, drop a comment, leave a like, all that good stuff. Check out some of the other stuff on the channel as well. We're currently playing Dragon Age 2 and RoboCop Rogue City. Enjoying both quite a bit, especially RoboCop Rogue City. First time playing that, having a lot of fun. Dragon Age 2, played it multiple times. This is my first time playing it on PC though, so that's also very fun. So feel free to check that out as well. But anywho, that's it for the intro. Let's go ahead and just drop right into this news, shall we? All right, box office. Big news here as Demon Slayer Infinity Castle makes history with a record breaking $70 million US opening. The Japanese blockbuster was among a slew of new wide releases in North America, including the last Downton Abbey movie and the Conjuring Last Rites hits a near franchise $333 million. Talk about an unexpected September bloom at the box office, which continued this weekend into a cornucopia of new offerings, led by the record-smashing U.S. debut of Demon Slayer, the movie Infinity Castle. The Sony-owned Crunchyroll is handling the movie in North America and a raft of foreign territories, including Japan and other Asian markets. It opened well ahead of expectations. It was estimated to open to $70 million, including a large haul of $33 million on a Friday, to score the top opening ever for an anime title in North America. It's Sony's best showing in recent times, as well as a record for Crunchyroll. There's more Infinity Castle. There's more. Infinity Castle is the top opening of the year so far for an animated title, which is crazy, as well as the biggest September animated debut of all time, not just for inflation. Overseas, it earned another 49 million. It's rolled out on 49 additional markets. With a haul of 132.1 million. Its global gross is now well north of 400 million, and Crunchyroll's portion is now at 177 million. So, big ups for Demon Slayer. I knew this was a thing. I've seen a lot of the trailers and shit. I don't know about the first one. I don't know. What was the first one called? I think it was just called Demon Slayer, right? I think the first season, I guess, I think that just released on a show, but I think every one after that debuted in a movie. Or at least, I know the Demon Train one was a movie, and then they adapted that as a little part of the show, I think, to close out the first season before they got to the entertainment district. And now I guess this is one too. So I guess only the Demon Train and this one were movies, to my knowledge. But yeah, I gotta catch up on Demon Slayer. I finished the entertainment district arc. That was where I left off at. And I think it's like one where they do like a big training and he gets a new sword. And yeah, I think it's that one. So, and this is the fun. And it probably is big too because I believe this is the final arc of the anime. So big finale here. So cool for that. Cool for that. For U.S. theater owners, it's the second strong weekend in a row for moviegoers after a miserable August, save for a special 2-day sing-along screening of K-pop Demon Hunters. Tracking got suggested Demon Slayer will open to 35 to 40 domestically, and others thought 50. Oh, and it opened to 70. Oh, so that is good. But it came in higher as the appetite for the anime genre grows in the U.S. after being embraced by critics and audiences alike. 57% with the vast majority of those buying tickets in the 18 to 35 bracket. 50. That's still pretty goddamn. 57% male. That's a pretty damn good one. It means like it's still like half of the people going to see it are females as well, which is pretty cool. Thank you. Okay, so Infinity Castle is the first feature in a 3-part cinematic trilogy representing the final battle of the anime. Okay, there we go. The film was likewise done record-smashing business in Japan, where it debuted in July and earned north of 200 million. Then you got the cast and all the good stuff, which we kind of care about. Well, all right, let's talk about what else happened. Warner Brothers and New Line's juggernaut Conjuring Last Rites finished Sunday with the near franchise best of 333 million in global ticket sales. It fell 69% domestically in North America for a total of 131. After competing with Demon Slayer for younger moviegoers. Overseas, it ranked in 60.5 million, as it clears the $200 million mark at the foreign box office for a worldwide tally of 332.9. In its first 12 days or so. That's pretty damn good. Again, horror movies have been making bank this year. I love to see it. The final big screen adaptation of the beloved British show Downton Abbey placed third with a domestic of 18.1 million. That's about in line with expectations. It's benefiting from glowing reviews and a strong audience score. Overseas, the movie opened to 12.3 million from about 31 markets, which of course UK is leading the way. No surprise there. I would guess that it would. It's like their fucking thing. with 6.3 for a worldwide start of 30.4 million. The 72% female, and with more of an older age graphic as well, with 55% of the audience over the age of 55. God damn. This got all the housewives. This Downton Abbey got all the little Karens that come out to the fucking movie theaters. Lionsgate's dystopian The Long Walk, based on Stephen King's novel, opened fourth with an estimated 11.5 million. Earned a B plus cinema score, which is not unusual for the genre. Demon Slayer and Grand Finale each received an A. The grand finale is Downton Abbey. In celebration with the 30th anniversary of Pixar, Toy Story, I didn't know that was out, is releasing the movie, it's coming out this weekend, to strong numbers. The pick rounded out the top five with a pleasing it is already out. 3.5 million domestically for a global total of 5 million. And in line with the second weekend, the re-release of the film adaptation of Lin-Manuel Miranda's Hamilton took another 2.2 for a 10-day total of 15 million. Disney also did well with a special 60th anniversary release of The Sound of Music, and that earned about $1.5 million. Rob Reiner's sequel, Spinal Tap 2, The End Continues, started off with an estimated 1.7 to land at the bottom of the top 10. A sequel to the cult classic mockumentary earned an A- cinema score. So there is the box office for the weekend. Demon Slayer is shattering all expectations, which you love to see it. I hope this means that we get more anime feature films crossing over to the U.S. now. It's clearly showing that they can make money, especially when it's something as popular as Demon Slayer is. Especially with the rise of anime's popularity over the last couple decades or so. Like, nigga, I remember when I was in high school, anime was fairly niche. Like, it was before the rise of like streaming and Crunchyroll and shit. That shit was kind of hard. That you had to stay up late or like Adult Swim to really watch anime. So it's cool that anime is continuing to cross over into pop culture the way it is. But yeah, Demon Slayer, Downton Abbey, bringing out all the bringing out the entire geriatric crowd. Conjuring Last Rites again. Conjuring Last Rites. Weapons, not Megan. Yeah, not Megan, because that shit was like, we ain't finna make a horror. We finna make a fucking Fast and the Furious movie. But yeah, horrors are doing pretty damn well. I love to see it, especially now that we're finna we're finna see how it really goes as we finna enter October, which is typically when more horror movies come out. I expect we're gonna put this in as my theories. I also expect, with horror movies doing this well, I expect Good Boy, the horror movie that's from the dog's perspective, I expect that to also kind of exceed expectations. I ain't gonna say it's gonna make a shit ton of money. I think it'll exceed expectations, though. I will say that. So I expect that to do well. It's a horror movie. Horrors are doing pretty well, and it's about a fucking dog. People fucking love fucking animals and shit, and dogs and cats. I feel like a lot of people are gonna go out and see that. All right, next up, Hamnet wins Oscar predictive Toronto Film Festival People's Choice Awards. The People's Choice Award for Just Wrapped, the People's Choice Awards for the Just Wrapped 50th Toronto Film Festival has gone to Chloe Zhao's Hamnet. First runner-up is Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein, and second runner-up is Rian Johnson's Wake Up Dead Man Knives Out. Hamnet hails from Focus Features, while the latter two are from Netflix, which is kind of saying a lot that two Netflix movies finished in like the top 3 in TIFF. Also in the awards revealed Sunday, newly created International People's Choice Awards went to Park Chan-wook's No Other Choice. The documentary winner was Barry Averich's The Road Between Us: The Ultimate Rescue. So voted on by audience members since the 1978 and often considered a harbinger for Best Picture Oscar, the People's Choice Award has been won by several eventual Best Picture Academy Awards like Nomadland, Green Book, 12 Years a Slave, The King's Speech, Slumdog Millionaire, American Beauty, and Chariots of Fire. Among those that went on to Best Picture nominations include last year's winners American Fiction, as well as The Fabelmans, Belfast, Jojo Rabbit, Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, Room, La La Land, The Imitation Game, Silver Linings Playbook. You get it. Things that win this typically go on to, at the very least, be in contention for Best Picture at the Oscars. Last year's surprise winner, The Life of Chuck, had no North American distributor in place and was later picked up by Neon and released this summer, making it Oscar eligible. Just as this new People's Choice Award winner is. So we shall see how the tradition of TIFF and Oscars hold up in this regard. Last year, both the first runner-up Amelia Perez, which won last year actually, and second runner-up Honora went on to a collective 19 Oscar nominations between them, both nominated for Best Picture, with Honora winning. Oh, my bad. Yeah, Nora. That's what I was looking at. Hamnet is a historical drama co-written, co-edited, and directed by Zhao, based on Maggie O'Farrell's 2020 novel. Did we talk about when that got picked up? I don't think that was the same book I'm thinking of. Jesse Buckley and Paul Mescal star in the emotionally charged drama that premiered. Okay, what is it about? TIFF is considered a major Oscar contender from Focus and Amblin, and represents Zhao's second People's Choice Awards at TIFF after Nomadland. Yeah, that was her big movie. I thought. Did she do this too? 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing. Was that her? No, I guess it was Nomad. It was Nomadland, wasn't it? Okay, yeah, that was somebody else. Okay, Nomadland. Was she in there? I don't know what I thought that was Ko Zhao, but I guess okay, that poster does look familiar. Okay, that's because she did star in this one too. That's why I got him confused. I'm sure, like, is this still Frances McDormand is still starring in both of these movies? That's why I got him confused. Okay. I gotcha. Because that was the movie that really got her. This was the movie that really put Chloe Zhao on the map. That really got her the job for Eternals. Okay, now what is it about? The pick is limited. It doesn't even tell me what the damn movie's about. Okay, well, let's go over this a little quickly. We got our TIFF winners. We already knew that. Document, we already knew that. Okay, second runner-up. Okay, the Midnight Madness Award was won by Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie, by Matt Johnson. Shortcuts Award for Best International Short Film was won by Talk Me, which is a Spain. Shortcuts for Canadian was The Girl Who Cried Pearls. Animated Short was won by To the Woods. The Search, that was the runner-up. The NetPack Award was won by In Search of the Sky. Canadian Discovery Award, Blue Heron. Canadian Feature, some other shit. It means wrong husband. And then the Platform Award was won by To the Victory. So there you go. Sadly, it does not tell me what the hell the movie is about. Let's see if I can. Well, okay. Let's see. What's the book about, so we can get a good idea of what the hell the movie might be about. Damn, bitch. William Shakespeare and his wife Agnes celebrate the birth of their son Hamnet. However, when tragedy strikes and Hamnet dies at a young age, it inspires Shakespeare to write his timeless masterpiece, Hamlet. Oh, so it's like it's a thing about Shakespeare. That's kind of crazy. I don't think I've ever heard of a movie being made about William Shakespeare himself, as opposed to a movie adaptation of his work. Huh? That's pretty interesting. Okay, so overall, we should probably expect to see Hamnet on the Oscar. Actually, let me look at that too. I need to get the date of that too. I think it's late. Oscar. What is it? When is the nominee announcements? That's what I'm looking for. The announcements. That's last year. January 22nd. So it's a long ass while away. But don't be surprised if we see Hamnet on the docs for those. Just so you know. All right, next up, Sean Astin elected president of SAG-AFTRA, taking over for Fran Drescher. Sean Astin, the star of Rudy, Goonies, and Lord of the Rings, was elected Friday to be the president of SAG-AFTRA, succeeding Fred Drescher. Excuse me, they are also forgetting the voice of Raphael in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Excuse me. Astin was part of a slate dubbed the Coalition, a unity ticket that included members of the historical rival factions within the Union, as well as some who were unaffiliated with either side. He defeated Chuck Slavin, a member of the Union's New England local branch, who had a descendant campaign. Why does this shit seem like a fucking battle? Like it's fucking niggas is part of a clan called the Coalition. Motherfuckers had to go to war with the fucking rival clan, and he beat fucking Chuck to take over. This shit's out. We need to make a movie about this. As it took 79% of the vote to 21% for Slavin, Michelle Hurd, also part of the Coalition, was elected as Secretary-Treasurer. Now is a time for optimism and creativity, Astin said in a statement. I am thrilled that the members have allowed me to lead our storied organization out of this challenging moment and into a future defined by confidence, progress, and fierce advocacy. Slavin said he was disappointed, but he was facing a political machine that represents the powerful Hollywood elite who will influence to maintain their grip on power. Damn, bro, it's just SAG-AFTRA. This man acting like they the fucking. That's what I'm saying. Like, what's this shit? This shit makes it sound so much more interesting than I know it probably is. The fucking Hollywood elite always trying to keep the power for themselves as actors against the fucking producers and fucking production houses. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Austin takes a job once held by his late mother, Patty Duke, who was president of the Screen Actors Guild and the Processor Union from 85 to 88. Austin has been heavily involved in SAG-AFTRA politics for the last 6 years and served as negotiating committee during the 4-month actor strike. Got especially engaged during the pandemic when he logged countless hours attending Zoom committee meetings. He's really focused on the details and the mechanics of the process, he said. I think it'll be a good moment for someone like me to be in this role. Cool. Dresser stepped aside after 4 years as president, which she led during the 2023 negotiations, and was a prominent voice on the picket lines outside the major studios. During her tenure, she helped resolve some of the internal feuding between Unite for Strength and Membership First, the rival slates that have dominated union politics for decades. These motherfuckers got sets within SAG-AFTRA. These niggas got sets within SAG-AFTRA. These motherfuckers got rival groups and shit. Motherfuckers ganged up in there. She came in and was not going to tolerate rehearsing old debates. Noting she had done a good job of forgiving consensus. My job is to extend that. So, all right, there you go. Then we just got some more just fucking personal talk. I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, this shit sounds more interesting than what it actually is. But yeah, Sean Astin is now the leader of SAG-AFTRA, the president. So that's cool. That's really dope. All right. Update on Highlander. Henry Cavill injury pushes Highlander shoot to 2026. Let's move that over there. Because we got talked about the Nintendo stuff last. The feature was expected to go into production later this month. God damn, that sucks. Henry Cavill's Highlander, which was set to go to principal photography this month, will now be pushed into 2026 after the actor sustained an injury during pre-production, the Hollywood Reporter confirmed. The type of injury was unclear, but the project has been putting the final pieces on its sprawling cast as it barrels towards production in the coming weeks. It is now aiming to film at the top of next year. So it had to be a fairly lengthy injury if he's not going to be cleared until fucking, January, February. Chad Stahelski is at the helm of the long-gestating project, which the filmmaker had been developing for nearly a decade. It spent years at Lionsgate before moving to Amazon MGM. The remake of the 80s classic about the Immortal Warriors also stars Russell Crowe, we already know, Dave Bautista, Marissa Abela, Karen Gillan, Damon Hansu, and Max Jiang. Cavill has been training for months for the project, teasing at CinemaCon 2024. If you think you've seen me do sword work before, you haven't seen anything yet. The film originally starred Christopher Lambert and Sean Connery and spawned sequels and TV shows. The new film had a screenplay from John Wick Chapter 4 scribe Michael Finch and is produced by UA's Scott Stuber and Nick Nesbitt alongside Neil Moritz, Stahelski's 8711 Entertainment, Josh Davis of Davis Panzer, and you already know. So yeah, so unfortunately, we've been following casting updates for a minute. By the way, we completely missed the Damon Hansu announcement that he joined the cast. But yeah, unfortunately now it's going to be pushed back to 2026. But we will keep an eye on it whenever production starts or when we get new casting updates, because we'll follow on this for a minute. All right, Marlon Wayans warned Scary Movie 6 may offend some people. It is no holds barred, which we need right now. I ain't gonna lie. More than 20 years later, Marlon Wayans is ready to get back to the shorty within, and he prepares to film Scary Movie 6. The actor who co-wrote and starred in the first two films of the horror parody franchise teased a no-holds-barred installment full of equal opportunity offenders after the last sequel premiered in 2013. It's how we always do it, he told Entertainment Weekly. We want to make everybody laugh, and we don't care if you're sensitive. Even sensitive people need to laugh at themselves. Ain't that the truth? Let's confirm. Just know that we're not just laughing at you. You get the chance to laugh at others. When we did White Chicks, we made fun of everybody. We made fun of black people. We made fun of white people. We made fun of Hispanic people. That's just what we do. We make fun of the world. Make light of the world. It's not to harm. It's to bring humor. You may offend people here and there, but hey, not every joke's gonna land 100%. And if you tell a joke and 100% and 100 people laugh and one person walks out, that's a legal joke. Man, ain't that's just true with comedy itself. Which is unfortunately something that is definitely, as a person who considers himself a bit of a comedic connoisseur, that is extremely true. Like I'll talk about my favorite comedians is like fucking Dave Chappelle and Richard Pryor and Bernie Mac, fucking Paul Mooney. It's the whole thing of just poking fun at anything, anybody. Because again, people take shit far too seriously, and like if everybody just learns to fucking laugh about shit more, the world would be such a better fucking place. Granted, there are some things you do gotta take serious. I ain't taking away from that, but there are some things people just take out of proportion. It's like, well, if motherfuckers just learn to laugh at shit a little bit more, it'd be so much better. The Wayans Bros alum says the upcoming sequel will be a great conversation piece, and we can still all sit down and laugh together over 3 generations of people who haven't had great comedy in a long time. I think you have to acknowledge how comedy has changed. No, not just horror has changed, but films have changed. The audience has changed. The world shifted. I think the way to do that is to make the generational gap part of the conversation. I kind of like what they're going for here. That's how we constructed the movie, so we could talk about it. It's a conversation with these funny characters, and they just so happen to be going through this. The more pressure you put on characters, and the more horrific the situations, that's when you really get to know the characters. I like that they are addressing that, because Scary Movie is a very older franchise. This is like early 2000s. Very familiar for motherfuckers like me. But clearly when you talk to motherfuckers like Gen Z and shit like that, people who kind of have been raised in a thing where comedy is, where motherfuckers are quick just being loud, is being funny, or, fucking just shitty ass fucking pranks and shit. It is going to be interesting to see how this movie resonates with this new younger generation. Last month, Deadline reported that Anna Faris and Regina Hall are back, with Marlon Wayans penning the script alongside his brother Sean and Keenan. Although the brothers developed the franchise together, they were absent from the last three installments. We have plans to bring a few more back, says Wayans, noted that no deal's been done. So I might see some older people back. I don't know. I feel like Anna Faris and Regina Hall plus Sean and Marlon are like the 4 most noteworthy actors to come from here. Unless they're talking about some of the later installments, but then it's like, I don't know who you talking about. Like what the fuck is that dude's name? It's like Simon Rex. They gonna bring him back. They gonna bring back Charlie Sheen. Like, what are we talking about? But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to this movie. I hope it's good. I hope it's funny, which is another thing too. Granted, again, we haven't seen a pure Wayans Brothers vehicle in a very, very long time. Marlon's been doing some stuff from Netflix. I'll admit it's been kind of hit and miss, so I'm interested to see how this one turns out. All right, Anthony Mackie's long-delayed Saudi Arabia blockbuster Desert Warrior is set for a Zurich world premiere. Saudi Arabia's first Hollywood-style tentpole movie titled Desert Warrior, starring Anthony Mackie, is finally set to bow at the Zurich Film Festival following a long gestation. The period action epic with a hefty $150 million budget was helmed by British director Rupert Wyatt, who did Rise of the Planet of the Apes. The features the top-notch international cast led by Captain America star Anthony Mackie. Also has Ben Kingsley and Aisha Hart. This September 28th, the Zurich Gala will be attended by the film's talent, according to the statement. So that's actually happening pretty soon in a couple weeks. It was shot in 2021 in a scenic desert arena around the site of the futuristic city of Neom. Desert Warrior, which is set to in a pre-Islamic 7th century Arabia when Saudi was made up of a rival feuding tribes forever. I feel like I read that wrong. Shot in 2021 in a scenic desert area around the site of the futuristic city of Neom. I feel like we needed to separate this because I feel like this is the shot in 2021 in a scenic desert. Feels like real life shit, but then it feels like we dip into like the full thing of the fucking movie. But I might be wrong. Is Neom an actual city? Oh, it is a large-scale futuristic city and region under development in northwestern Saudi Arabia. Okay, so it is like a real location. Okay. Okay, so Desert Warrior, which is set in a pre-Islamic 7th century Arabia, when Saudi was made up of a rival feuding tribes forever. Yeah, this is throwing me off. 7th century Arabia, set in 7th century Arabia, when Saudi was made up of rival feuding tribes that are forever at each other's throats, has since been caught in a seemingly endless tempest of reshoots. Okay, this motherfucker, this fucking whole fucking. Is it just me? Are y'all as confused about this damn fucking paragraph as I am? So, Desert Warrior is set in a pre-Islamic 7th century Arabia. It's when Saudi, which is Saudi Arabia, was made up of rival tribes that were forever at each other's throats. That's kind of what I'm interpreting from there. They need to just make this whole fucking different sentence. It has been caught in a seemingly endless tempest of reshoots, recuts, and infighting. The actual production of the movie, not the plot of the movie. In the epic, Emperor Kiriso, who's played by Kingsley, has a reputation for being utterly ruthless. So when the Arabian princess Hind, who's played by Hart, refuses to become Krisa's concubine, the stage is set for an epic confrontation after she escapes into the desert and puts her trust in a mysterious bandit that's Maki, with whom she rallies the previously warring tribes to take on Kirisa's enormous army. So very kind of Seven Samurai, John Carpenter of Mars kind of storytelling here. Desert Warrior, which is produced by Saudi-owned powerhouse MBC, not NBC, MBC Studios with U.S. company Jeremy Bolt, who did Resident Evil, has been touted as a testament to Saudi's ambition to produce high-end content for global audiences. Amid turbulence following the shoot, Rupert Wyatt had been taken off the project and was subsequently reinstated on the project. The blockbuster is supported by the Saudi Film Commission through the country's cash rebate, which supports both Saudi and international film products, and by the so-called Quality of Life program that contributes to fostering the future of Saudi's film industry. Yeah. So besides that very confusing, broken English run-on ass paragraph here, it's a movie that they filmed in 2021. It's been in production hell for a while, but it seems like it's finally on the path to coming out. A movie in Saudi Arabia's what's that project called? In their the whole the quality of life program, which is basically their big international thing to kind of try and change the perception of their country in working relationships with other countries and expand into more international markets. This has been, as a wrestling fan, this has been heavily felt in the world of WWE and their relationship with Saudi Arabia. On the sports side, I think they've been having some things with boxing or MMA too. So there you are. So we'll see what the reception is of this after it debuts at the Zurich Film Festival. All right, Lynn Shay and Amelia Eves to star in Blumhouse and Sony's next Insidious movie from Jacob Chase. All right, so Lynn and Amelia are heading the next Insidious movie from Blumhouse and Sony Screen Gems and Stage 6 Films. Jacob Chase is directing off a script he wrote with David Leslie Johnson. Cameras roll next week in Australia for an August 21, 2026 release date. Cameras roll next week. Damn, this is so still next week. The plot, like most Blumhouse horror movies at this stage, is under wraps. It's produced by Jason Blum and a bunch of people. This next chapter comes in the wake of the massive success of 2023's Insidious: The Red Door, which became the highest-grossing film of the franchise, earning nearly 190 million globally. Since the franchise's debut at TIFF in 2010, Insidious has become one of the most successful horror franchises of all time, grossing more than 750 million worldwide. This year's TIFF marks 15 years since the original film's premiere. Eve can be seen in a leading role in Sebastian Gutierrez's Leopard Skin opposite Carla Gugino, which is now streaming on Peacock. She's known for her roles in The Haunting of Manor Bly on Netflix. She also starred in The Blind. This was also on Netflix. Her previous work includes BBC comedy Enterprise and the indie feature Big Boys Don't Cry. Shane starred in various Farley Brothers comedies, including Dumb and Dumber, Kingpin, There's Something About Mary, and then transitions to horror with A Nightmare on Elm Street Critters, 2001 Maniacs, and the blockbuster Insidious franchise, where she became the face of the series and a genre icon. Oh, so she's been in it already. She's also starred in other independents like Room for Rent and acted on The Call. On TV, she's appeared in Penny Dreadful, City of Angels, and she has a daytime movie for Eastsiders. So there you go. So, next Insidious, we know who's going to be starring in it, so there you have it. This kind of surprised the fuck out of me when I read it. Sure, the one and only Michael Caine is coming out of retirement at 92 for the Vin Diesel Last Witch Hunter 2, which I guess does not make it the Last Witch Hunter now, if we're getting a 2. So, there you go. Michael Caine designed to return to acting with the sequel. Didn't he just retire like last year? That's why they never believe when these motherfuckers say they're gonna retire. When they say they retire, they'll come back. Cause Daniel Day Kim just came back to acting for that one movie his son directed or something. He's in that one. The 92-year-old screen legend is set to come out of retirement for the feature, which will also see Vin Diesel return to headline. The sequel is being fast-tracked through development at Lionsgate and Diesel's production banner One Race Films. Though a deal for Caine hasn't been finalized, the actor is expected to reprise his role from the 2015 original. Caine played Dolan, a priest who assists Diesel's warrior Calder as he fights to stop a plague propagated by a witch queen. The original Last Witch Hunter was somewhat of a passion project for Diesel, who promoted that the adventure film was an adaptation of his own Dungeons & Dragons campaign, in which he played as the original character Melkor the Witch Hunter. It was released in October 2015, grossed just $27 million in North America, but proved a stronger draw overseas with $119 million from international markets. Okay. The second life of The Last Witch Hunter on digital home video included a run as one of the most watched movies on Netflix this year, led to the sequel's development 10 years later. So it got big on streaming services. It was like, hey, maybe we should go ahead and make another one. It did well enough internationally to circumvent the bombing and the domestic. Has grown since its release into a global fan favorite, with audiences continuing to discover and rewatch it across every platform over the last decade. So that just as I said, it had a new life on home video and streaming. I mean, if they were smart, they would release it on streaming services. But I guess they like. I think it's popular enough we can make a successful theatrical run. We shall see. I'm making a theory now. It will not. Vin and I have partnered many times over the years, and he's a true force in our industry. I'm thrilled to be reuniting with him as he returns to this iconic role, and excited about how advancements in filmmaking technology now allow us to economically deliver a sequel of an even more ambitious scale. The sequel marked Caine's first feature since announcing his retirement from acting in 2020. Okay, it was 2 years ago, at the age of 90. He revealed that the decision while promoting his last on-screen turn in Parker Oliver's The Great Escaper about a World War II veteran who breaks out of his care home for an anniversary commemoration on D-Day. So, Michael Caine might be coming out of acting for The Last Witch Hunter 2. Will The Last Witch Hunter succeed where the first one failed? Well, we can only wait and see. Again, I feel like a lot of these things, getting gassed up from home video and streaming numbers, I don't think it's a smart move. I think it's been popular because of the convenience of being able to watch it from home as it's going out to the theater to watch it. Because I feel like this is one of those movies. It's one of those movies that you just wait until it comes out and you watch it on TV, or you just put it on when you watch it on streaming services, just for something to watch. You might get into it, sure, but like a full theatrical movie, I don't know. All right, and in case you missed it, we have the full announced cast of Legendary's Street Fighter film adaptation. Fans have been waiting decades for a new live-action Street Fighter adaptation since the 1994 camp cult classic. Star Van Damme, Raul Julia, Ming Na Wen, and now for more than 2 years in development, a new film is finally in the works. The plot of the film is set in 1993. A strange Street Fighters Ryu, played by Andrew Koji, and Kid Masters, played by Noah Centineo, John Rambo, are thrown back into combat when the mysterious Chun-Li, played by Catalina Liang, recruits them for the next World Warrior tournament. Brutal clash of fists, fate, and fury. But behind this battle royal lies a deadly conspiracy that forces them to face off against each other and the demons of the past. And if they don't, it's game over. So the film is going to be directed by Kitao Sakurai, who has taken over the project from Bring Her Back filmmakers Danny and Michael Philippou, and is set to be released on October 16th, 2026. The full cast has been announced with we got Raina Valladingham cast as Julie, Olivia Richards, Olivier Richards in the role of Zangief. Mel Yarnson will be playing Cammy, and Eric Andre rounding out the ensemble as Don Savage. While the story for the film remains tightly under wraps, casting news has been coming in fast. We know that we got Hiroki Goto, the former NJPW heavyweight champions, playing E Honda. Vidyut Yamawa was playing Dhalsim. Previously confirmed for the cast includes Dave Dismountain as M. Bison, Orville Peck as Vega, Catalina Liang, we know as Chun-Li, and Andrew Schultz as Dan Hibiki. These new faces join an already star-studded cast that features Andrew Koji, Noah Centineo, Jason Momoa, Cody Rhodes, who I swear last time I heard this, it was just a rumor. I don't remember an official announcement of that coming. Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, and Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. So that is the entire flipping cast. Can you actually... Okay, no. So here you go. Andrew Koji is Ryu. Noah Centineo is Ken. Raina Vallandingham as Julie. Was that a picture that didn't load? Okay, no. We've got Orville Peck as Vega, the son of Prince. Mel Yarnson as Cammy. We knew Jason Momoa was playing Blanca. Eric Andre as that. How the hell you say this? Dan Savage. Dave Dismountain is in Bison. We got Cody Rhodes as Guile. Catalina Liang is Chun-Li. Andrew Schultz is Dan Hibiki. And Roman Reigns is Akuma. Alexander Volk as Joe. And 50 Cent as Balrog. Oh, and then we have, here we go. Olivier Richards as Zangief. Hiroki Goto as the Honda. I'm gonna call him Vidjam. Vidjam is Dawson. This is a very, very interesting cast. I had that thought when they originally announced it, but now it's definitely like this is a very strange and interesting cast. A blend of established names, Jason Momoa, Dave Dismountain, Eric Andre. You got a bunch of fairly on the bubble guys, Andrew Koji, Noah Centineo. You got a lot of, at least to me, a lot of new names. I don't know how they are in like their international markets. It is an international cast too, which I do like. It matches the game itself. I don't know how some of these names are within like their native countries, if they're huge over there, but haven't really crossed over to like the States. But I mean, it's very cool. It's a mix of like fairly unknowns, people who are just kind of known for like their names, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, Eric Andre, 50 Cent, along with some actors who actually have names and some weight with it too. Jason Momoa, Dave Dismountain. So it is a very interesting cast, and I'm interested to see how this movie turns out. So we'll find out October of next year. So around this time, actually, yeah, pretty much damn near on the spot. Around this time next year, the movie will be coming out. This will be the day before the movie comes out, as we sit right now, barring any production mishaps and anything that kind of gets pushed back and shit like that. All right, and finally, as I mentioned, Nintendo had a big direct earlier this month, and on it they also talked about the anniversary for the 40th anniversary of Super Mario, and their big project for that is the Super Mario Brothers movie sequel officially gets a title. Super Mario Brothers Universal Chris Pratt Returns to the Voice of Mario will be released by Universal on April of 2026. So I think it's the same time the first one released, April of whatever at least. So Nintendo and Illumination have titled the animated Super Mario Bros. 2 movie the Super Mario Galaxy movie. As earlier announced, the voice cast will be returning. We've got Chris Pratt returning as Mario, Anya Taylor-Joy as Peach, Charlie Day as Luigi, Jack Black as Bowser, Keegan-Michael Key as Toad, and we got Kevin Michael Richardson as Kamek. Additional voice members will be unveiled at a later date. Aaron Horvath and Michael Jelenic were also revealed earlier to direct the sequel after the first one was released, which is fucking crazy to think about. If y'all don't know, Aaron Horvath and Michael Jelenic are also the directors behind Teen Titans Go. That was like their big thing, and for them to have been put on the Super Mario Brothers movie, and then it made fucking bank, you love to see it. The second tempo from the Super Mario Brothers universe will be released by Universal on April 3rd, 2026 in the U.S. and other world markets. It's going to come out the 24th in Japan. It's a follow-up to Super Mario Brothers movie, which earned $1.3 billion worldwide. The original Super Mario Brothers movie told the origin of Mario and his younger brother Luigi, who began as plumbers in Brooklyn before being whisked away to the Mushroom Kingdom by the way of a mysterious pipe. Keegan-Michael Key, Jack Black, Sebastian Matt, who I think is the original Mario voice, I think, and Anya Taylor-Joy fill out the rest of the cast. Both the 2023 film and the Super Mario Galaxy movie are produced by Chris of Illumination and Shigeru Miyamoto of Nintendo. Horvath and Jelenic and their team of animators have already begun work on storyboarding scenes and developing set designs for new environments. So, the next Super Mario Bros. Movie, Galaxy. Now, it is titled Galaxy. I never played any of the Mario Galaxy games, so my thoughts on it are non-existent. So I will be in for quite a surprise when the movie comes out to see where they go with it. No, that's not him. My bad. So I'm interested to see. I will say though, it being Super Mario Galaxy, because they did kind of tease in the first one. They did kind of tease that there may be more kingdoms and worlds within the universe, and with us going into space, maybe. Hey, I'm just saying. The multiverse is the hot thing in Hollywood right now. Everybody's trying to make a cinematic universe. I'm just saying, maybe when we up in space, maybe we run into a Star Fox, maybe we run into a Samus. I don't know. Maybe we could be hyping something up, but we'll see. But yeah, they did release a trailer. But watch that in our trailer section. So there you have it for that. And that is the end of our film section. And of course, now it's time to move on to some video games. Continuing on with the Nintendo train. Everything we saw at today's Nintendo Direct. Mario celebrating his 40 years, a new Pokemon game on the horizon, Donkey Kong's getting some DLC, and does Resident Evil 9 look spectacular on the Switch 2? So today, Nintendo treated us to a lovely September Direct, kicking things off with a focus on the 40th anniversary of the Mario Brothers. Where does the time go? Naturally, we saw some Mario games expected to arrive on our Switch 2s and got our first glimpse at next year's big screen outing for the brothers. But there's also so much more. So again, the movie, we talked about that already. We'll watch the trailer in the trailer section. We got the Super Mario, as we're going to watch the trailers, let's pause the music. Super Mario Brothers Galaxy and Galaxy 2 are arriving on the Switch 2. It's coming to the Switch 1 as well. It just says Switch, so I'm guessing We might buy them. We might play them. But I never played these before. I heard they're like some of the best Mario games, so we might have to give it a try. Anywho, just some gameplay. You get it. If you were hungry for more Wii era nostalgia or just missed out on the Galaxy games, which I did, Nintendo has good news for you. As it showed off the return of these two beloved titles and some new amiibos. They still do amiibos? So actually, you know what? My mom just moved, so they gave me like the Switch and all like the parts and shit for it. If this is on the Switch, I might just get a little cheap and just buy the damn Switch versions and see how that goes. Mario Tennis Fever. Mario and tennis go back a long way, and some of his outings on the court have been pretty great. Today we got to look at Mario Tennis Fever, which includes not just a Mario-ified tennis experience as you might expect, but also an adventure mode that tasks the cast with surviving a tennis-themed adventure as babies. I guess that's what the picture is. This is. Slices, lobs, and other familiar shots. But now you can also slide and use other fancy footwork with new defensive maneuvers. Oh shit, you see the dive? And swing into action with new equipment called Fever Rackets. I'll still say rockets. I ain't gonna lie. Fever. Fever shot. Freeze the court with the ice racket. Summon mushrooms that shrink your opponents using the mini mushroom racket. Or duplicate yourself with the shadow racket. There are 30 fever rackets, each with their own abilities. Pair them with 38 playable characters, the most in series 38, goddamn. Your own strategy. Mario Tennis. Mario needs to miss a basketball game. Talking Flower provides riveting commentary in tournament mode. Aim for the top by completing different objectives in the Trial Towers mode. Play matches with unexpected rules. My boy Waluigi. Even some where you'll experience wonder effects. What's this whole thing with the story mode with the babies and shit? In swing mode. Plus, after encountering monsters on a remote island, Mario and friends are transformed into babies, kicking off a series of unexpected events in the game's adventure mode. With their tennis skills gone, the babies will need to learn how to play. Damn, I gotta play tennis as a baby. Okay, it's cool. There's a story to it. February 12th, 2026. There you go. We got Mario Brothers Wonders Switch 2 edition. Wonders Wonderfully Surreal Experiences coming to the Switch 2 via a new edition. There's a ton of new content coming to this version, as well when it arrives next year. And Nintendo has produced some physical talking flowers, which it's about what? I ain't gonna lie. I just care about this flower thing. Was that it? Did I miss it? I remember Mario Wonder was up for Game of the Year a couple years ago. So long. Okay, whatever. Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. Can Yoshi read? Turns out he can. In Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, Yoshi is gonna have to piece together the mysteries of a strange book that's arrived. But what's particularly cool about this game, aside from its interesting environmental puzzles, is its quasi stop motion animation style that looks really nice. One day, on the island where Yoshi and his friends live, a talking book named Mr. E suddenly falls from the sky. Mr. E? It's the E40. Mr. Encyclopedia, okay. It looks like the book has information within its pages about unusual creatures. Ooh, Yoshi. But it can't actually see what's written down. Need to take this spondiferous adventure. Jumps in to help investigate. First, let's study this flower-like creature. We found it right away. Oh, okay, I see what they're talking about. It tastes kind of sweet.
can carry this creature on your back. Touch flower buds with it, and they'll bloom. As you wander through the book,
Okay, it's very interesting
all
art
sorts
style.
of discoveries about the creatures you find. And those discoveries will be written down. Hey, we found some dandelions.
Dandelions.
Touch them, and they'll scatter in the air.
God damn it! Why I look blue again?
Oh no, that creature is stuck. It seems like the dandelions can absorb nutrients. Oh, they can even cause rocks to crack. Thanks to them, we were able to break the rock.
Okay, we get it. This seems like a very kid-friendly game. So it's like it seems like it's more targeted to like younger kids to play. So there you go. Storm Lancers play solo or couch co-op. This side-scrolling platformer is coming to the original Switch. Why the nigga look like Lance from from Voltron, the Netflix version. The nigga really does. Anime action, couch co-op. Woohoo! All right, that's something I would get, but it's probably something for everybody. Binkup, Dinkum, Dinkum, yeah, Dinkum. Oh, hey, it's a survival sim. Oh, never mind. I ain't gonna watch that. You know the drill. Gather stuff. Watch out for holy shit sharks. Okay, I'm actually ready. I'm actually ready into this blocky animal design here, and I think I'll spend more time with them than the actual people. Yeah, you said survival sim. I was immediately not interested, but we'll take a look at it a little bit. All right, there you go. So if you're interested in that type of stuff, Dinkup, that's for you. You know what the Dinkup? Papucom. This multiplayer-only colorful third-person shooter puzzle looks like a neat time with friends. Hopefully you have friends. Nope. I do not.
Embark on a colorful adventure.
Binkup.
Save a mysterious planet in the platforming adventure Papucom. Team up locally or online in this multiplayer
Oh,
game.
Pop-U-Com.
Color is key. Attack enemies with the same color to defeat them. Each adventurer can only fire 2 colors, so you'll need to swap between them during battle. Timing is critical too. Work together to fire colors at the right time to overcome obstacles.
Okay, big puzzle thing.
You can also use items like shields to block
Okay, you gotta
lasers
utilize colors to
or drones to create
go past
fireballs.
obstacles. It looks like it's a Nintendo's version of a Haze Light game, like Split Fiction or a Way Out.
Additionally, in party mode, up to 4 pals can take on a variety of challenges together. A colorful co-op adventure awaits in Papucom, launching on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Okay, that looks all right. Tamagotchi Living the Dream. This weird thing. I don't say that despairingly. Today is the direct showed off Tamagotchi Life Living the Dream. Characters creation and various activities you can engage in across the land. These voices will end up in your liking and nightmares. And this is the whole thing we watched with like somebody made somebody like a big ass giant and they talk like weird Sims characters and shit. Yeah, I remember this.
Here, on this small island floating in the sea, are me characters, each living their own carefree lives.
When is the game coming out?
What the fuck?
Let's take a look at what's happening in the Tomodachi Life Living the Dream game.
All right, you get it. It's life sim shit. Partner 1 showcase. All right, following the OG Switch games, Nintendo showed off some of the following games, some of which we have seen before, but in case you need a quick rundown, we got the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate, Linked Banner of the Spark, Hades 2 is coming to the Switch, Kirby Air Riders, some new amiibos, Hyrule Age of Imprisonment, and the Dragon Quest VII Remastered. Today, Nintendo Today app. Nintendo's exclusive news app is getting a Kirby theme. Try not to get too hungry on that. Okay. Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics. The Virtual Boy. Friggin' Virtual Boy. You know you wanted it. Yes, Nintendo has built a new headset for you to insert your original Switch or Switch 2 into and blast your eyeballs with Eternal Sea of Red.
Virtual Boy. You'll be able to enjoy a collection of Virtual Boy games in stereoscopic 3D while playing on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch.
That's crazy.
You'll need this dedicated accessory. This recreates the form of the original Virtual Boy hardware.
So it's not a headset anymore. It's a stand now.
Both Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch are supported. Play Mario's Tennis, Galactic Pinball.
Man, if y'all don't know, the Virtual Boy was kind of, as it says, it was Nintendo, one of the first examples I believe that came from gaming, the venture into VR. And it was a big ass headset that you put on your face, and and the game would be like right fucking here. The game would be this damn close, but it would feel like virtual reality, kind of like how the virtual reality headsets we got now. But Nintendo did that shit all the way back in the 90s, and it failed horribly. Big ass fucking rig attached on your head and weigh down and fucking hurt your face, hurt your neck. But that shit burned your fucking corneas too. I remember, imagine having this big bright ass fucking red screen right directly in your fucking face for hours.
Play Mario's Tennis.
And that shit burned the fucking shit out of your corneas. Fucking reduced your eyeballs to fucking ash. So I'm shocked that they're actually doing this again. This time it doesn't seem like it's a headset. It seems like it's just a rig you kind of set up. It seems like it's that fucking thing you get where you go to the eye doctor and you gotta fucking sit and fucking put your chin on the fucking thing and you fucking sit it right here and you gotta have your eyes wide the fuck open while they shoot fucking water in your shit. It's like it's gonna be like that. Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly remake. Creepy villains that disappeared, the threat of sanity leaving you behind. Hell yeah, if your Switch experience has been solely lacking some horror, keep this on your radar. Oh, it's a horror game. From Team Ninja, huh?
A long time ago, there was a village here that disappeared during a festival, and people who get lost in the woods are called to the village. Do you think this is... What happened?
The ritual will begin soon.
Everyone's dead. Mia, stay back. Run away.
Postponed to the edge. I'm all dead.
Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake.
There you go, horror fans. You got something to play. Then the Partner Showcase 2, we got One Piece Power Warriors 4, Overcooked 2, Stardew Valley, and Humans Fall Flat, all coming to the Switch. Power Wash Simulator 2, the first one just broke my expectations. I fucking loved it. Fall of 2025. Does that mean this shit's coming up pretty goddamn soon? Hold on. They said fall of 2025. It's we almost at the fall. So I'm guessing it releases when it comes out. Push me to the edge. All my friends are dead. When is this coming out? I don't think it has a date yet. But it's supposed to fall. It's coming out pretty soon. Hey, you'll be washing the fuck out of shit, boy. Suika game project. I know because I'm a fucking weeb. That's Japanese for watermelon or just melon. This is hard to describe, so it's really just so really just watch the video. But if you can't, this looks like a satisfying puzzle game tasking you with merging fruit together.
The fruit matching phenomenon returns.
Oh, it's those in a little side it has if it's for the Switch one as well.
And rounder than ever. This time, the fruit falls toward the center of a circle, and you can drop it from any angle. It's 360 degrees of fruit dropping fun. If you combine fruits a certain number of times, it's super evolution time. When this is active, you can earn bonus points based on the number of fruits you merge.
So you got put two of them of the same together,
You can play with others locally via game
but look like more kind of got that on there. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but there you go. Puzzle game. Metroid Prime 4. There we go. Our girl's got a cool bike, and it's a pretty looking open world of sand dunes to zip around in. Well, I finally break down to buy a Switch 2 for this baby. I might need that Samus bike amiibo. I played Metroid Prime on the GameCube. I never finished it. I was super young, so I never finished it. I've been playing this on my Switch. It's like the only fucking game I play on the Switch now. And I've been enjoying the first Metroid Prime. So we might get into the series and we determine if we're gonna get 4 here. The fucking Akira slide. Oh shit. Goddamn wolves. Every fucking game, man, I swear. Okay, this shit looking pretty ambitious. Metro Prime 4 Beyond. Switch 2 this is coming to both Switch 1 and 2. December 4th, the end of the year. Great. Another game to play. Donkey Kong Bonanza DLC. If you don't get enough of your aggression, I'll smash up everything in sight. And Bonanza, lucky you, this DLC arrived. Oh, it came out the same day for our great 8 pal and his Pauline. Okay, that's big stuff. We ain't got all day.
And if you finish the main, this new addition's way into Donkey
DK
Kong
Island and
Bonanza.
Emerald Rush.
This new edition lets you barrel around DK Island, the home of some familiar faces. And if you finish the main game story, VoidCon will offer you a position in the ranks of the Void Company.
Are they the ops? Ain't they the villains in the game?
Your mission? Collect as much shiny green ore as you can in Emerald Rush. Meet your emerald quota within the time limit to clear each round. The key to amassing emeralds is collecting fossils to gain perks. Collect a fossil and you'll get to pick from 3 random ones. Perks have different effects, like getting more emeralds from defeated enemies or more jam-packed treasure chests. There are all sorts to choose from. Gain and stack perks, then collect oodles of emeralds.
Because it's a rush mode.
Stash Vanadium gems to gain random skills that power up Donkey Kong during your run. Your perks and skills reset after each run. But fossil and vanadium gem locations stay the same.
Oh, after each run. That means this is a
Each go.
roguelike.
you did. Playing can net you new fashions and statues to display on DK Island. Plus, you'll get to play Emerald Rush on more layers. Take on the challenge to earn that promotion.
Damn, they got a corporate message in this bitch. Keep working and eventually you too can move up the corporate ladder.
Later today. Plus, a free demo of the main game will also be available on Nintendo eShop later today.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. We got some DLC. Pokemon Pokopia. Pokemon Pokopia. Hey, this Pokemon game looks pretty darn different from the studio's usual shenanigans. In Pokemon Pokopia, you'll play as a Ditto disguised as a human and hopefully build a paradise for your poor little critters that are those darn trainers keep abducting the first of the battle. Oh, okay.
This land is just waiting to be shaped by a Ditto that looks like a human. And what's that in the grass? Oh, that's Bulbasaur, a grass-type Pokemon.
I guess you can understand them because you too are a Pokemon.
What's this? Looks like Ditto's got an idea. By learning this move, you can make grass grow.
What the fuck is this?
Squirtle's water gun will keep it all healthy. As nature
Is this just a goddamn another goddamn farm simulator damn game? Yes, yes it is.
Collect rocks and wood to build with.
Yes, yes it is. It's one of them goddamn
Till the fields
cozy games. Nintendo trying to get in on the cozy game market.
build homes for the Pokemon you meet. There's so much to do here.
All right, again, not for me, but I'm sure somebody could probably be interested in that. So there you go. More Pokemon Legends Z to A. Don't worry if you need an expert your will over creatures, you can what? Don't worry. If you need to exert your will over creatures, you can clearly see are capable of independent sovereign existence. Pokemon Legends Z to A is on the way to get your battles on. We've seen enough of that. Mega Dimension. It's not over for you, Pokemon. Try as I might to be snarky about this series, Pikachu is just too darn cute and awesome to not be tempted by this rad-looking DLC that's taking evolution to new. Okay, we got some DLC. We'll look at that. Only 40 seconds. Oh, sweet marbles! Mega Raichu. Like pre-orders now. Don't even barely tell you what the fuck it is. Dongan. I like how I could pronounce it on easy. Danganronpa 2x2. Goodbye Despair. Waking up on the beach with a cute boy asking me if I'm okay. Hell yeah, I haven't played this game before, but maybe you have. It's a re-release of Danganronpa 2. This version also includes a story, extra story that hasn't been seen before. Okay. Dynasty Warriors Origins, the Switch 2 coming. Monster Hunter Stories 3, Twisted Reflections. Want your monsters to save the world from ecological collapse? Those two things can't possibly be related, can they? This is a new thing or is it DLC? It's probably just a whole new handheld kind of thing.
ancient custom dictates that only one may live.
He has much to learn, both as royalty and as a writer. Do what you can to help him.
In the service of your development, I will go to the end of the world and beyond!
The only talk I hear of Lady Amara is as the founder of the Rangers and an intrepid protector of monsters.
Unraveling the world's greatest mysteries? Man,
Okay, that was pretty cool.
so cool.
Look at that. It's done Ferrell.
This don't look too. This don't look that bad. I ain't gonna lie.
I became a ranger in the hopes I might find out.
Rathalos, I can't believe they'd bring it here.
Then we got a third part of that. This motherfucker's pretty lengthy. 2-point museum. Does Gaia 7 complete EA Sports ST25, Virtual Fighter 5, Revo World Stage, Lego Voyagers, Little Nightmares 3, and Persona 3 Loaded all coming to the Switch 2. It was also announced that Resident Evil 9 is coming to the Switch 2 as well. Creepy abandoned hallways, an ominous phone call, and one brave-ass girl needs to survive the unsurvivable. Today we got official confirmation that the upcoming and very good-looking Resident Evil Requiem is coming to Switch 2. This may not be my platform of choice for the latest Capcom series, for latest Capcom entry in the series, but I cannot wait for this game. 7 and 8 are also headed to Nintendo's hybrid console.
Hello? Yes.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Who was it?
Dunno. They asked for Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me.
Rude.
Oh, you're FBI? Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
Yeah, don't look half bad.
Grace. Stay close to me.
I'm coming.
Keep moving.
What's wrong?
I'll explain later.
So it's got to be some creepy ass house.
I've been watching you. You're not like other people, you know. You're quite unique.
Tell me what's going on.
Something.
Tell me why. Okay, I can't lie. That does look pretty good. That does look pretty damn good. Oh, new Fire Emblem. Today's Direct closed out the show with Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. Tactical combat, lovely character designs, bitter stories of revenge, and some gorgeous environments combined for what looks like a game very much worth keeping an eye on.
Bold warriors, draw now upon your strength. Hold fast to the devotion in your beating hearts. Hear me now as I declare that the heroic games have begun.
I only want to fight so I can save my
Oh shit, we're playing as a brother?
What I seek is a great strength. An unyielding strength for any foe. Sheer strength to uphold
Oh,
the
shit.
faith I hold dear.
Powerhouse
Above
baddie.
all, I need the strength to lead my people. Strength enough for a queen.
It is imperative that I face it again.
There you go, ladies. Mysterious.
With this blade.
There's a man I hate so much that simply killing him will not satisfy me. For that reason, I refuse to die.
We got the bar.
And now warm blood is served in a crude cup.
You think I'd let you deny me my feelings?
I refuse to accept defeat. Not now!
For those who stand upon the final stage, I shall grant whatever wish you may desire. So say I, the divine sovereign, that I vow to you.
Okay. I like Fire Emblem. I like Fire Emblem. Have not beaten one, but I like what I played.
Weren't they? Have you forgotten me so soon?
2026. Another game for next year. All right, and that was everything at the Nintendo Direct. A lot of some good stuff here. Some good stuff. Very wide, very diverse. You know, it's pretty cool. All right, moving on to our news stories. Dying Light the Beast to launch one day earlier than intended. Techland has revealed that as a result of overwhelming anticipation, Dying Light the Beast, the game will now be released on September 18th as opposed to the 19th. That's in a couple days. The team dropped this announcement in the post that went hand in hand with the reveal that more than 1 million players have pre-ordered the game across all platforms. Congratulations. So we got Dying Light the Beast coming out one day early. So if you pre-ordered or you were looking forward to it, just know it's coming out a day before you originally thought. All right. Balatro 1.1 update delayed out of 2025. The update was scheduled to launch by the end of the year, but it has been delayed to 2020 out of 2025. In a blog post on his website, developer Local Thunk spoke about the update no longer coming this year and why the delay needed to happen. I have some unfortunate news. The promised 2025 Balatro 1.1 update isn't going to come out in 2025. I know I announced that it would, but it has become clear now that it won't happen by the end of the year, and I want to tell you all now. I feel bad for not keeping that promise, and I'm sorry. He goes on to say that he probably should have announced a date for the update because of how he prefers to develop. As a hobbyist developer, he enjoys tinkering and not necessarily always working on the planned update. After taking a break in 2024, he said he slowly eased himself back into working on the game, but chose to do so a few hours per day and not always on 1.1. As far as Balatro 1.1, as far as 1.1 will come, it says it'll be done when it's done. I'm working slowly, but I like it that way. I love getting sucked into rabbit holes, and I don't like trying to force things creatively. Yeah, that's right. This is made by one guy, so there you have it. I have never before Balatro set a deadline for any of my creative projects, and I now realize how important that is for my process. I'm in a very lucky position that I can choose to work this job however I wish, and I think the best version of work for me is the version that makes me want to come back to my keypad every day, healthy and hopeful, just as excited about the game development 5 years from now as I am today. And I don't want 1.1 to be the last update this game gets. Good, I agree. Like he's just one guy, so he should be able to work on the time. You don't want to get burned out and sort of get turned off of doing it. So good for him. All right. Excuse me. Neil Drunkman talks Naughty Dogs. Naughty Dog's Neil Drunkman discusses intergalactic gameplay and casting in new interview. So Game Informer spoke with Naughty Dog president and The Last of Us director Neil Drunkman last year on the set of Last of Us Season 2. Since then, he's revealed he's stepping back from Season 3 of the show to focus on developing the studio's next game, Intergalactic, The Heretic Prophet, which Naughty Dog revealed at the Game Awards last year. In an interview with Variety, Drunkman discussed a number of things about Intergalactic, including casting Tati Gabrielle as the game's lead, Jordan M. Moon working with as the game's lead, Jordan A. Munn working with Joel actor Troy Baker again, and casting The Last of Us Season 2 actor Tony Dalton, who played Joel's dad, and more. Perhaps the most revealing segment from Drunkman came when Variety asked him about his I forgot to turn the music back on. There we go. Perhaps the most revealing statement from Drunkman came when Variety asked him about his description of Intergalactic as having the deepest gameplay in Naughty Dog history. You can look at our previous titles and see the evolution going from Uncharted, where we're really cutting our teeth on a realistic character action game, third-person shooter combined with emotional storytelling. With The Last of Us, we added some RPG elements. We started playing with the wider linear layouts. We continue the trajectory forward, add sci-fi, and you start to get a sense of what we're doing, and we've gotten much more ambitious than that. My money's on a deep third-person character-driven RPG with multiple open hubs to explore, and I hope I'm right. When talking about Gabrielle's casting, Drunkman Display and Naughty Dogs had an idea for who protagonist Jordan is as a character, but via documents and backstories, scripts and gameplay came much later as the team wants the space to run experiments and prototypes and then see what works, what doesn't, and so on. We were kind of at a stage when we talked to Gabrielle Drunkman Told Variety. That came about because we had just cast her in season 2 and got the idea that she might be perfect for this role. This just showed up. She came by Naughty Dog. I pitched her the story, and it as it was at the time, and we kind of walked through the middle, beginning, and end, explaining what her role would be. I asked if she'd be willing to audition, and she was. We had her on stage, and I asked Troy to come in and read with her. She read against Troy Baker. We were very confident that that is our Jordan A. Munn. Oh, that's the character's name. Drunkman said since then he's been writing with Gabriella, something he did with Ellie actor Ashley Johnson and Baker when making The Last of Us. She's just been as influential in the writing and thinking of this character, her arc, and I believe she's going to be very iconic and complex and interesting in the Naughty Dog tradition. Speaking of Baker, Drunkman said Troy is in the game, and it's been 5 years since I've worked for Troy, and I've got to do it again. It was a lot of fun to be with on stage with him again. So we know Troy Baker's in the game. I guess that's not surprising. The final piece of cast information from this interview is about Dalton. Drunkman said after working with him on episode 206 of The Last of Us, where he played Joel's dad. He DM'd him on Instagram to ask if he jumped into a Zoom call to check out Intergalactic. We jumped on a Zoom call, and I showed the parts of the game, and I talked to him about it. Drunkman said, he's like, yeah, I'm in. I love to do it. So Tony Dalton is in there, and maybe there's a few more actors from season 1 or season 2 of The Last of Us. So apparently they casted Gabriella before she was cast in the game. They had her casted in the show before she appeared in the game. Before she was casted in the game. You know, I thought it was the other way around. I thought they had her casted in the game and they were like, hey, you kind of want to come in and do some shit for The Last of Us show too? So there you go. So we know we got her as the main character. Troy Baker's in there, and now we also know Tony Dalton's in the game as well, and also probably another couple actors from the show too. So there you go. All right, I'm gonna take a little pause right here though. All right, we back. All right, next up, Battlefield 6 devs struggle to get it running on the Xbox Series S. No word on it's coming to the Switch too. If they struggling with the Xbox Series X, I highly doubt that it'll be coming to the Switch too. Last month, Battlefield 6 open beta on PC and consoles quickly became one of the most played games in 2025. Like any modern game hitting Xbox in 2025, BF6 is launching on both Series X and the weaker S. And according to devs behind the game, getting BF6 to run on the less powerful console was a challenge. Kotaku sat down with two Battlefield devs to discuss the game console ports, and I asked him if the team struggled while trying to get such a big, complicated game to run well on the Series S. We've heard stories that the Series S can cause devs headaches, and despite Frostbite BF6's engine being very scalable, the Series S still proving to be a tricky beast to conquer. I will say that the biggest thing that was a challenge for us was dealing with the console's limited memory. Explained Christian Ball, technical director of Battlefield 6. Xbox Series S does have less memory than our mid-spec PC, and so there was a point, I want to say like 6 to 12 months ago, when we realized that a lot of our levels were crashing on Xbox Series S. As a result, the team focused on optimizing memory uses in BF6, and these improvements weren't just felt on the Series S. The process made the whole game better and more stable. However, the devs also worked on specific optimizations for the Series S too. We were doing so much testing, we were collecting all this data. Once we kind of started running all over our levels through it, we were able to see where the problem was. After a month or two, we had kind of resolved all our memory issues on the Series S. I can see Ray say blood. Says Battlefield 6 is now super solid and performant on the Series S and run at a smooth 60 frames per second, and footage of the game's beta open and running on the Series S seems to back that up. But they still ain't saying if it's gonna come to Switch 2. So scalable, the studio working hard to make the optimize. I wanted to ask if theoretically the game could run on a Switch 2. The studio implementing gyro controls on PS5, PS5 Pro to let players flick around or quickly or reload was a simple wiggle of the gamepad. However, when I asked if it was possible for BF6 and Frostbite to run on the Switch 2 based on specs, the ARF stepped in and cut off Ball right as he began to say something. Sorry, I have to step in here, the ARF said. We can't talk about anything beyond sort of like the consoles the Battlefield 6 is coming to, which is the Series X and S, PS5, and PS5 Pro. Later on, when the team was talking about gyro controls, I brought up how the Switch 2 had excellent gyro controls for the Joy-Cons. Yeah, exactly, was the response. So at least I confirmed the devs working on Battlefield 6 to sync the Switch 2 gyro controls are great. So still nothing. And like I said, if they were struggling on that, it probably means it's not at this time. So if you were hoping to see Sly Cooper on PC, for some reason, think again. Ghost of Yote Dev says it's been a long time since the series heyday and nobody wants to play that shit. No, I'm just playing. And nobody at Sucker Punch wants to make those games anymore. Sucker Punch is best known on PC for its open world Ghost of Tsushima and the upcoming sequel Ghost of Yote, which will almost certainly come to PC given Sony's track record of the years. But before it became an architect for lavish Japanese islands, Sucker Punch developed the infamous games for Sony, and before that, it was known mainly for Sly Cooper. A likable, if unremarkable, series of stealth action games starring an anamorphic raccoon, Sly Cooper had its heyday in the PS2 era. It was last seen in 2013 in a game not developed by Sucker Punch. Despite more than 20 years and 2 series out from its Sly Cooper days, there are fans who still hope Sucker Punch will return for the game and put the studio on the map. For the game that put the studio on the map. But Ghost of Yote co-director Nate Fox poured cold water on such optimism, as hardly anybody employed at Sucker Punch would be interested in reviving Sly Cooper. In an interview with MinMax, Fox was asked by host Ben Harrison what percentage of Sucker Punch devs will be up for making a new Sly Cooper game, to which Fox instantly responded 10%. Hansen was slightly taken aback, so Fox clarifies it's been a long time since Sly Cooper's come out. Even if Sucker Punch was interested in reviving Sly Cooper, the decision wouldn't rest in the studio's hands. Cooper is owned by Sony, not Sucker Punch, so any revival would have to happen with the publisher's say-so. It's theoretically possible that Sony might farm out the license to another developer, but Sony has shown little interest in anything other than pursuing a disastrous live service strategy in its PS5 era. Say that again. Indeed, Yote is one of the few single-player first-party exclusives that Sony currently has on the docket. The sequel to the PS5 hit Ghost of Tsushima arrives on October 6th, and there is no PC launch schedule yet. It will almost certainly arrive on the big box under your desk sometime in 2026. So yeah, so they're saying a lot of people, it's been a long time since you've done Sly Cooper, and a lot of people just are not interested in that anymore. So if you're looking forward to it, then the chances are it's not coming. Probably not anytime soon. Also, they have to go through Sony. It's because Sony owns it, not Sucker Punch. All right, and last of our video game stories, French voice actress for Lara Croft accuses developer of using AI to alter her voice. Another day in the 21st century, another fresh round of frustration and accusations that accompanied using AI to replace the labor of human beings. This time around, Francoise, I don't know, Lara Croft's French voice actress has heard in a localized version of Tomb Raider 4 through 6, has issued a legal notice to Asper Media, which owned by Embracer Group, over accusations of AI that was used to touch up her performances. As reported by game developer Cadal, an outspoken critic of AI and member of the French anti-AI Touche pas à ma vie, I don't know. All right, so these patch notes mention restored voiceover tweaks to volume and other audio adjustments that ordinarily wouldn't even raise much concern, especially as the Brazilian Portuguese localization is the only version that the notes specifically mention. However, attentive fans spotted some unusual affections in Cadal's performance, bringing the concern to her attention. A video from French YouTuber Kingdom of Stout documented the changes here, and here's the video where they kind of talk about it. We ain't gonna watch it. Around the 10-minute mark, you can hear the original performance from Cadal, followed by the alleged AI version. The video is in French, so auto-translate captions here help some of us. Despite failing French a number of times, Oh, okay. I can recognize a clear difference in these two performances, as can many fans in the comments of the video. Is this proof? Kadal seems to think so, describing the difference as metallic. Well, we can jump to the point C. Oh, it goes right to it. Dope.
On a dans Tomb Raider 6, voilà, c'est là que ça va fâcher. On va parler de la voix intelligence artificielle de Françoise Cadol. Donc les cinématiques de Tomb Raider 6 sont toujours dégueulasses, hein. Il n'y a eu aucune correction là-dessus. Regardez-moi cette compression absolument ignoble. C'est incroyable. Alors écoutez.
Okay, here it is.
Je suis en sécurité ici. Mais je dois trouver un moyen de sortir.
Alors ça c'est la vraie voix de Françoise Cadol.
And here's the AI version.
Là on va avancer un petit peu.
Pour se déplacer, appuyez sur avancer, gauche ou droite.
Et là, c'est la voix intelligence artificielle. C'est absolument dégueulasse. Vous allez avancer encore un peu.
Yeah, that shit's kind of obvious.
Alors écoutez.
Je suis en sécurité ici. Mais je dois trouver un moyen de sortir.
Alors ça, c'est la vraie voix de Françoise Cadol. On est d'accord. Là, on va avancer un petit peu.
Pour se déplacer, appuyez sur avancer, gauche ou droite.
Et là, c'est la voix intelligence artificielle. C'est absolument dégueulasse.
Yeah, if that's what it is, yeah, that shit's kind of obvious. Kotaku has reached out to Aspen Media for comment. The same video mentions that fans have speculated AI was used in newly added loading screens a bit earlier. I'm more skeptical of that claim, but AI is getting better at hiding its trademark oddities. Remember it couldn't render fingers well? Yeah, I do remember that. This is the screenshot. They talk about that AI generated image. But while this wonderfully miserable hell we find ourselves in these days, a perpetual anxiety, not just that advanced tech is being used in creative works, but that industries are finding ways to cut out human talent, the labor that has built these works, and that we come to creative productions to appreciate. Anyway, if you want an even fresher dose of our modern hellscape, check out the AI voice slop that's reported on this very AI thing controversy that I had to sift through before finding an actual human documentary in this. Fracking clankers, goddamn wirebacks, goddamn tin skins. So yeah, there you go, another example. So no updates, but we'll have to see if anything comes of it. You know, we'll talk about it. But anywho, that is the end of our video game portion. Now we will move on to television. Of course, as I mentioned, the Emmys happened last night. Big event, big night for Hollywood, honoring achievements in television and streaming and things of that nature. So we got our list of winners. You can see a bunch of pictures of the winners here, but we got a list of winners that we're gonna be going over here today. The 2025 Emmy Awards were handed out Sunday, with Adolescents, The Studio, The Pit, and The Late Show with Stephen Colbert among the night's big winners. Adolescents scooped up 6 awards, including Best Limited or Anthology Series. Owen Cooper became the youngest male winner in any acting category with his supporting actor win. Executive producer, writer, star Stephen Graham won Best Actor in a Limited Series or Movie, with Erin Doherty won Best Supporting Actress. Philip Borrentini won for Best Directing for a Limited Series or Anthology for Adolescents, and Graham picked up a 3rd Emmy alongside Jack Thorne for Best Writing. Seth Rogen won 4 Emmys for The Studio, including Best Comedy, Best Actor. He won for Best Directing with Evan Goldberg, and shared Best Writing honors with Goldberg, Peter Hillock, and Anthony Gregory and Frida Perez. The Pit won 3 Best Drama. Star Noah Weil won Best Actor in a Drama. And a surprising win, Catherine Lanasa won Best Supporting Actress in a Drama, beating out a group that included 4 stars from The White Lotus. In another surprise, Jeff Hiller won Best Supporting Actor in a Comedy for Somebody Somewhere, beating out the likes of Harrison Ford, who was nominated for his first Emmy. Late Night with Stephen Colbert won Best Talk Series 2 months after CBS announced its cancellation, and with his staff receiving a standing ovation, with many in the crowd chanting "Stephen, Stephen" when they took the stage. Tremel Tillman became the first black man to win Best Supporting Actor in a Drama Series. For Severance, his co-star Bit Lower was named Best Actress in a Drama Series. Hey, shout outs to the black man. I did not mean to click that. Go back. Jean Smart took home Best Actress in a Comedy. I didn't mean to click the name. I didn't notice it was that way. Phenomenal. All right, here we go. And here is our list of winners. Anything else to talk about there? Let's see. Famous faces: Colbert, Jeff Probst, Sydney Sweeney. Also tapped to present were 2 on-screen mother-daughter duos: Gilmore Girls star Lauren Graham and Alex Bedell, and Wednesday's Jenna Ortega and Catherine Zeta-Jones. The show also featured a late night order caster. Yeah, I remember seeing that. Also during the shows, Michael Jamal Warner's Cosby Show. Goddamn bitch. Cosby Show's co-star Felicia Rashad opened the in memoriam section with a tribute to the actors who died in July, to the actor who died in July, and Ted Danson and Mary Steinberg accepted the Bob Hope Humanitarian Award, and the show also raised $350,000 for the Boys and Girls Club. So here's our list of winners. As mentioned before, Best Drama Series is won by The Pit. Best Comedy Series is The Studio. Best Limited Anthology Series, Adolescence. Best Reality Competition, The Traitors. Best Talk Show, Late Night with Stephen Colbert. Best Scripted Variety, Last Week with John Oliver. Best Variety Special Live with the SNL 50. Best Actor in a Drama was won by Noah Wild for The Pit. Congratulations, I remember him from his Falling Skies days. Best Actress, well, I mentioned Britt Lower for Severance. Best Supporting Actor, Tramel Tillman for Severance. Best Supporting Actress, Catherine Lanasa for The Pit. Best Actor in a Limited or Anthology Series, Stephen Graham, Adolescence. Actress in a Limited Series or Anthology, Kristen Milotti for The Penguin. Best Supporting Actor, like I mentioned, Owen Cooper for Adolescence. And Supporting Actress, Erin Doherty for Adolescence. Best Actress in a Comedy, Jean Smart in Hacks. Best Actor in a Comedy, Seth Rogen for The Studio. Best Supporting Actress, Hannah Inbinder for Hacks. Best Supporting Actor, Jeff Hiller for Somebody Somewhere. Best Writing went to Dan Guillory for Andor. Best Writing for a Limited Series went to Jack Thorne, Stephen Graham for Adolescence. Best Writing for a Comedy was The Studio. Best Writing for Variety was Last Week with John Oliver. Best Directing Comedy went to Seth Rogen for The Studio. Directing Drama, Adam Randall for Slow Horses. Directing Limited Series, Philip Barantini for Adolescence. So there you go. Those are our Emmy winners. Big night for Studio and Adolescence. I've been wanting to watch the Studio for a while now too, but now this Adolescence show is also on my radar now too. All right, now let's get into the rest of our stories here. Mr. and Mrs. Smith season 2 has been delayed by Prime Video. So, the mystery of who survived the gunfight in Mr. and Mrs. Smith Season 1 cliffhanger finale will remain unsolved for the time being. Production on Season 2's popular series has been pushed, with its future uncertain, sources tell Deadline. The delay is due to cast issues, I hear. Not surprising, what's-his-face is a very busy man. Honora's Mark and Yellow Jacket's Sophie Thatcher were cast as Season 2's eponymous Mr. and Mrs. Smith in December and February, respectively. Oh, so they're going like an anthology thing. March 31st, the Amazon MGM Studios produced show received $224 million tax credit for the California Film Commission for the second season to relocate to LA from New York, where the first installment was filmed. A flurry of activity followed with Lily Rose Depp, Francesca Scorsese, Levon Hawke, Wagner Moura, Gael Garcia Bernal, all rumored to guest star or have recurring roles over the summer. But neither was ever confirmed, as sources say deals were not closed, and the new season, initially eyeing a fall production, is now on indefinite hold. New Regency, which co-produces the series with Amazon, hopes to start pre-production at the end of the year for a 2026 shoot. Amid the delay, Mr. and Mrs. Smith showrunner Francesca Sloan, who created and executive produces the series with Donald Glover, just moved to HBO with an overall deal and will write the opening episode of Big Little Lies Season 3. The delay could impact Mr. and Mrs. Smith's California's tax incentive, as projects have to film within 18 months of getting awarded the credit. There is still time. Additionally, major series, especially relocating ones, tend to get a new credit should they miss the window of eligibility on their original one. Season 1 followed two lonely strangers who have to pose as a married couple as they both begin new careers as spies, taking on new aliases, Mr. and Mrs. John and Jane Smith. The season ended with John and Jane getting into a gunfight, leaving it unclear whether they survived. So there you have it. So we'll have to wait and see what the future of Mr. and Mrs. Smith has. Like I said, the season 1 was pretty good. I hear the critics and the audience score were pretty high. So what we'll have in the future, down there, we'll have to wait and see. Ricky Gervais's adult animated comedy series Alley Cats is set at Netflix. I play a fat, lazy, rude, opinionated creature with fangs who's not as smart or brave as he thinks he is. So quite a stretch, he says. Ricky Gervais is going to play we just said that, for Netflix's animated adult comedy series Alley Cats. Alley Cats will be that kind of humor, British spelling out of respect to the man who created the original The Office. Gervais is also a creator and director on the streaming series, which will debut in 2026. In addition to Gervais, the voice cast includes Tom Badsden, Andrew Brooke, David Earl, Kerry Goldliman, Joe Hartley, Diane Morgan, Natalie Cassidy, and Tony Way. Elliot Deer is a co-director. Stephen Hamilton Shaw executive produces alongside Gervais, and the production designer is Tang Hang, who worked on the first 2 Kung Fu Panda movies. It's a slacker sitcom that follows the trials and tribulations of a group of feral British cats who seek companionship while rummaging about the street while ruminating about the struggles of everyday life. Per Netflix, it's a 2D animation by the UK's Blink Studios. I like how I came from a damn lunch break and now I can't read. Alley Cats is actually Gervais' first animated show. The Ricky Gervais Show, which was an animated series, aired on HBO from 2010 to 2012. And earlier this year, Gervais did the voice of Fish Flippy in the kids' animated movie Dog Man. So there you go. So if you're looking forward to that, this is you might want to keep an eye on, especially if you're a Ricky Gervais fan. All right, The Witcher Season 4 first look. Liam Hemsworth replaces Henry Cavill as Geralt, and the season sets an October release date. Netflix has released the first look at Season 4 of The Witcher, the fantasy drama series adapted from CD Projekt Red's video game franchise and Andrew Sapkowski's novels of the same name. The 8-episode season is going to arrive on Netflix on October 30th. Though the show's white-haired protagonist Geralt was played by Henry Cavill in the first 3 seasons of the show, Cavill took to Instagram in October of 2022 to announce that he was departing the series. Liam Hemsworth will take over as the role in the titular Witcher. Season 3, which was released in 2 parts in June and July of 2023, was Cavill's final outing as the character. Yeah, which we already knew. We already knew that. So the first teaser shows Hemsworth Geralt, who looks very similar to Cavill's version, vanquish a ghostly wraith. The lore means after the continent-altering events of Season 3, Geralt, Yennefer, and Ciri find themselves separated by a raging war and countless enemies. As their paths diverge and their goals sharpen, they stumble on unexpected allies eager to join their journeys. And if they can accept these found families, they just might have a chance of returning for good. So in addition to Hemsworth, the cast includes Anya Charlatra, Freya Allen, Joey Beatty, Lawrence Fishburne, Iman Farron, Anna Schaefer, Mimi M. Kaisa, Cassie Clare, Minish Madu, Minger Zhang, Graham McTavish, Royce Peterson, Misa Simpson, Charlo Copley, Danny Woodbury. There's a lot of goddamn people in the show. There's a lot of people here. Season 4 will be the penultimate season of The Witcher, with the series coming to a close after Season 5. The 2 remaining seasons of the series were shot back-to-back and have 3 novels worth of material to cover: Baptism of Fire, The Tower of the Shallow, and The Lady of the Lake. This is the beginning of a 2-season journey for our family to reunite and be together, hopefully forever, says creator and showrunner Laura Schmidt-Hirschke. So we'll watch the trailer in our trailer section. But just know, Season 4 got a first look, and it'll be coming on October 30th. Damn, I already know we did the Emmys already. Eric Kripke says The Boys Mexico has a totally different tone as he shares an update. As Prime Video heads south of the border with the next The Boys offshoot, franchise boss Eric Kripke has an update for fans. The 2-time Emmy nominee recently revealed that The Boys Mexico, which hails from executive producers Diego Luna and Gael Garcia Bernal, is super fun and a totally different tone from its parent series. The pilot of The Boys Mexico is being developed right now. It's very cool. I mean, who knows? Obviously, you never know, but I could say that the world itself beats the standard of all our spin-offs. It's our world, but a totally different tone, and it's super fun. Gail and Diego are executive producers, which is amazing, and they really engage with it. So, short answer is, we'll see. But I think the script is good. So he's just gassing it up. He's just gassing it up for the most part. So this was announced in 2023 that we will be getting this offshoot. The Boys Mexico is penned by Gareth, who wrote Blue Beetle. The series is expected to film in Mexico, but of course we don't have any plot details just yet. So, you know, he's just gassing it up. But we do know that the 5th and final season of The Boys has wrapped. It's going to premiere next year. Season 2 of Gen V is going to be debuting in fucking 2 days. God damn it. I'm so fucking... I'm so fucking behind on all my shows. I still ain't watched Eyes of Wakanda. I still ain't started Peacemaker season 2. Now this is coming out. Marvel Zombies coming out soon too. God damn, I'm so far behind. So there you go. The Boys Mexico. First time it's kind of really talked about it. Netflix and AMC extend their streaming pack. That includes new seasons of current shows like Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, and library content like Orphan Black. Netflix and AMC have extended and expanded their streaming pack, which sees a variety of AMC and AMC Studios shows available on the platform under the AMC Collection banner. We got Anne Rice's Interview with the Vampire, Season 2, Dark Winds, Season 3, Daryl Dixon, Season 2, Dead City, Season 2, Mayfair Witches, Season 2 are all coming to Netflix. The next Anne Rice series, Talamasca, The Secret Order, will also become available next year. AMC will also... Damn, bitch. AMC will also bring a number of library titles to Netflix, including Orphan Black, spin-off Orphan Black Echoes, as well as Parish. This is going to hurt Nosferatu and Soulmates. Orphan Black debuted on Netflix on September 1st and has been in the top 10 ever since. Notably, the deal expands internationally with forthcoming titles set to become available in select overseas markets. So that's really cool. We are pleased to expand and extend our brand content licensing agreement with Netflix, with an even stronger focus on the franchises that resonate with viewers and performing so well on Netflix. This renewal also brings some of our franchise titles, including forthcoming seasons, to Netflix subscribers in select international markets, complementing our own international reach. Our ability to provide great shows and make them available to viewers across a wide variety of platforms is driving our company forward in this changing time in media. Netflix has been our incredibly valuable partner, helping raise awareness and interest in our popular and acclaimed MC Studios series. So there you go. If you've been watching all this stuff, just know it is continuing. Ego Nwodim exits SNL after 7 seasons. The hardest part of a great party is knowing when to say goodbye, and I am sad. Ego Nwodim is leaving Saturday Night Live after 7 seasons as a cast member. She wrote in an Instagram story, but after 7 unforgettable seasons, I have decided to leave SNL. I am immensely grateful to Lauren for the opportunity, my castmates, the writers, and crew for their brilliant support and friendship. Week after week on that stage taught me more than I could have ever imagined, and I will carry those memories and the laughter with me always. Nwodim joined SNL as a featured player ahead of season 44 in 2018, and before being promoted to the main cast in season 46 in 2020. Before SNL, she performed regularly with Upright Citizens Brigade and was one of Just for Laughs' new faces in 2026. With credits including 3 episodes of Law & Order True Crime, The Menendez Murders on ABC in 2017. Since joining SNL, she also starred in Mr. Throwback on Peacock and appeared in films such as Lyle Lyle Crocodile and Good Burger 2. Next up, she will appear in the Netflix comedy Little Brother opposite John Cena, Eric Andre, Michelle Monaghan, Christopher Maloney, nigga, what? Ego Nwodim was, of course, she's starring opposite herself in the new movie, and Sherry Cola. Unless additional cast members are added, Nwodim's exit means season 51 will be the first with 0 black women in the cast since Sashir Zamata's casting in 2014. She was the first serious black female member since Maya Rudolph's departure in 2007. Leslie Jones joined in 2016 before departing in 2019. She was the 7th black female cast member in SNL history. Oh, she left too. I was going to say, Anthony, they got a Pokey Johnson, but she left last year. Damn. News of her departure comes after a thorough shakeup at the late night sketch show that was previously believed to have concluded, though Variety has learned that circumstances have changed for Nwodim after their final analysis were made, causing her to pursue other opportunities. So another massive shakeup for the SNL cast. I feel like this is like the second, maybe even third time in a row that there have been like these huge, fucking massive shakeups in the cast. But that said, I like her. She was one of my favorites. All right, next up, Will Ferrell's Netflix golf comedy series casts Chris Parnell and Caitlin Tarver and David Horsman. Speaking of SNL, Will Ferrell's upcoming Netflix series set in the world of golf is running out its cast. Variety has learned that Chris Parnell, we just said the names, alongside previously announced members Will Ferrell and Molly Shannon too. Oh shit, Jimmy Tatro and Fortune Fistminder. The show was originally announced in May of 2024. Exact plot details are under wraps, aside from the fact that Ferrell will play a fictional golf legend. Parnell will play Anton, described as a PGA Tour board member and all-around jerk. The role marks a reunion for Parnell, Ferrell, and Shannon, as all three were castmates on Saturday Night Live. Parnell is also known for his roles on shows like 30 Rock and for lending his voice to animated series like Rick and Morty and Archer. And I can't lie, the description of his character right here immediately seems like he is going to be exactly like Cecil and Archer and Jerry in Rick and Morty. He's just gonna be the fucking punching bag in the show. Tarver will play Natalie, said to be a social media influencer and Lance's extremely supportive fiance. She has appearances in Ballers and Big Time Rush, The Secret Life of American Teenager, and Famous in Love. Hornsby will play Radford, a rich Southern man who was dating Stacy. Hornsby is known for his roles in Always in Philadelphia as a writer and executive producer, an appearing role and in the recurring role of Cricket. I can't fucking read right now. Hornsby was also a writer and executive producer and star of the Apple comedy series Mythic Quest, which recently wrapped up after 4 seasons. Netflix has ordered 10 episodes of the series, which will be Ferrell's first TV starring role. Ferrell and then executive producer stuff. Good. We good. So cool. The nice little cast. Nice little funny cast here. You already know. As SNL head like me, I'm already interested. We got 3 SNLs alum on the show. I'm interested. All right, another little quick one. I just wanted to talk about this because I thought it was funny. Cillian Murphy shuts down Voldemort rumors on HBO's Harry Potter. Ralph Fiennes is too hard to follow. Good luck to whoever does. No, Cillian Murphy won't be playing Voldemort in the upcoming Harry Potter series. He dispelled the rumors during an appearance on Josh Horowitz' Happy Sad Confused podcast on Thursday. He said while his children have shown him the online chatter from fans who would like to see him play the Harry Potter villain, there was no truth to it. I don't know anything about that, he said. Also, it's really hard to follow Ralph Fiennes. I feel like that's just the thing of so many roles for the show, too. Of course, we know Fiennes played Voldemort in 5 of the 8 Harry Potter movies. The man is an absolute acting legend, so good luck to whoever is going to fill those shoes. He's also told that he's very attached to his nose, as Voldemort's nose is depicted as a flat with narrow slits for nostrils. So there we go. Chances are, I would guess we probably won't get any casting on Voldemort till later in the series. Because he doesn't come around till like what, Goblet of Fire is where he physically comes around. So and that's like what book fucking what 4? Book 4, book 3? Yeah, 4. Philosopher's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner Mask. Yeah, so 4, Goblet of Fire. So. Yeah, but yeah, he is right though. It's gonna be some big shoes to fill. Like I said, I feel like that's true for everybody who's playing in the show. The guy who's the 3 kids who are playing our 3 characters. People playing Dumbledore, Snape, McGonagall. All of them got big shoes to fill. Let's see. He appeared as a face in the back of Corley's head, played by Ian Hart, and is additionally voiced by Richard Bremen in a flashback in Chamber of Secrets. Okay. In a teenage flashback. Voldemort doesn't appear in the 3rd movie, but beginning with Goblet of Fire, yeah, that's what I'm saying. And ending with the Deathly Hallows Part 2 is played by Fiennes. Yeah, that's what I thought. So, there you go. Alright, it's some weird, very weird news. Warner Brothers and Paramount might be exploring a bid for Warner Brothers Discovery. Do they want to take on all that goddamn debt? Because that's like been their whole thing. Yeah, and also, WBD just had like a big internal split. Paramount just finished closing out the fucking Skybound media deal. Now we go into this? What the fuck? The just merged Skybound media, the Skybound Skydance. God, what the fuck? The Paramount Skydance is exploring to bid. I think I've been doing this for too long. The just merged Paramount Skydance is exploring a bid to acquire Warner Brothers Discovery, heralding potentially more change in their entertainment landscape that sees rapid shifts. I've been saying this for a while. All this shit kind of worries and scares me that all these fucking companies are just going to be all under just a few fucking umbrellas and shit. Larry Ellison, chairman and co-founder of Oracle, is one of the richest people in the world and a patriarch of the Ellison family, which led the $8.4 billion deal that landed his son David Ellison Skydance Media with control of Paramount Global. That transaction closed in August. There's been speculation since that big, new, and deep-pocketed player in Hollywood would turn its sights on Warner next. But the focus has been on Warner Brothers Studios, which is in the process of separating from the company's global cable network and linear television. The PAR deal currently being explored, however, seems to be for the entire company. That's crazy. A report in the Wall Street Journal that PAR is preparing an offer sent WBD shares surging in afternoon trade. They're off their highest for day up, but more than 30%. Neither company would comment. Yeah, and then we had WBDC David Sassoff say yesterday that the separation of Warner Brothers and Discovery Global is on track for April. So that might happen in April. So they got all this shit going on, but then they're still trying to buy it. The combination of Warner Bros. Discovery and Paramount is the type of horizontal merger that typically draws Justice Department scrutiny, as it has the potential to take competition off the board. Yeah, exactly. In this case, it will put two legacy studios, Warner and Paramount, under the same owner. And while the antitrust division is typically free of political interference, all bets are off in this administration. Even though Donald Trump has praised the Ellisons, Warner Bros. Discovery owns CNN, a target of the president's attacks even more than CBS ever was. Or as a source to the billionaire born to be Wire author quipped, John Malone moves in mysterious ways. So we'll keep an eye on this. If there's any more news, we'll keep an eye on it and we'll report on it. But yeah, that is slightly worrying. But we shall see what the future holds for that. And with that, that is the end of the TV section, and that, of course, is the end of our audio section. So, audio listeners, thank you all so much for watching. I know, listen, I can only upload so many things in a cycle period unless I got to play more. And your boy don't make money off this. I'm broke, all right? But I am going to get back to uploading those missing news drop episodes onto the audio platform. So, we will be doing that. But thank you all so much for listening. I very much do appreciate it. Feel free to jump on over to YouTube so you can watch the trailers with me. And feel free to go just check out some of the other videos I got on YouTube as well. Or, of course, just continue to enjoy the backlog of the podcast on the audio realm. Leave a review. Let me know how I'm doing. But until next time, audio listeners, I will speak to you all later. Goodbye. But for my YouTubers, we are about to watch the trailers. We got a lot of trailers right now. I kept the video games kind of small because we did the Nintendo thing. But there's still a lot to talk about. Y'all already know, let me refill my water. And thank God we got here because I feel like my throat's going out. And the way my mind has been going, reading these goddamn articles, I think my brain is tired. So let me refill my water, and then we're going to get back to watching these trailers. All right. We are back. Like I said, we got a lot of trailers. We got quite a few trailers, but it's all good. We're going to get through all of them. All right, starting off, we got that Mario. Can I still not scroll down when I'm in full screen? I can't. That sucks. This is the Mario Galaxy movie announcement here, so we finally get to check that out. Let's check that out. Just a little teaser. All right, what is this? Wuthering Heights. Oh, this is that one that's based off that book, right? This is a little older, but I didn't put it on there because, you know, it was something we missed last time. But, you know, we'll check it out. Ain't this based off a book? I remember that being like a question on like a video game or something.
Fallen.
I can follow you like a dog to the end of the world.
Fall in love.
Oh, that's just the way the audio is. I'm like, what the fuck happened?
Are you feeling quite right?
What? Oh, yes, fine.
It's this music kind of fire, and the cinematography is dope.
Do you want me to stop?
Harley Quinn and fucking Frankenstein. So it's porn. So it's porn. It's porn for the middle-aged housewives. The little smut books. Basically, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. It's fucking 50 Shades of Grey and in fucking the medieval times. Cinematography was fucking gorgeous though. I will say that. That one fucking it was Drive right there. That fucking this fucking shot right here. This is fucking beautiful. Cinematography is dope though. That music's kind of fire too. From Warner Brothers and Pictures and Academy Award-winning BAFTA-winning filmmaker Emerald Fennell comes Wuthering Heights, starring Academy Award-winner and BAFTA nominee Margot Robbie opposite BAFTA nominee Jacob Elordi. The film also stars nominees Hong Chow, Cezanne Leff, Alison Oliver, and Martin Clues and Ewan Mitchell. Yeah, it's a book. Am I tripping? It's Wuthering Heights a book. Damn, I can't. I also can't type now either. Wait, not ways, bitch. Yeah, a novel by Emmy. Yeah, it's a bit of a book. Gothic. Okay, yeah, erotic psychological drama. Okay. It's not gothic fiction tragedy. Okay. What's the plot? The passionate and violent story of Heathcliff and Catherine Earnshaw's intense destructive love that fuels a cycle of revenge spanning 2 generations. Huh, okay, I'm actually a little more interested now. After Mr. Earnshaw's death, his son abuses the adopted orphan Heathcliff, leading Heathcliff to leave, only to return years later to exact revenge on Earnshaw and Lytton's families. After Catherine marries Edgar Lytton, Catherine's death, a continued obsession, some of the younger generation, including the love of their children, ultimately lead to a sense of resolution and happy ending for the next generation. Okay, I'm actually slightly more interested in that. Okay. Cool, like I said, music was fire. Cinematography is gorgeous. So, okay, we might keep an eye on it. All right, next up, Springsteen, Delivery from Nowhere. I don't know.
It's a hard thing.
Fuck all about Bruce Springsteen.
Realizing people aren't who you want them to be. It feels different coming home.
I'm black and from the hood. I don't know shit about Bruce Springsteen.
I think Bruce is afraid of what's coming. And he feels guilty leaving behind the world he knows.
It's like I'm always running away from something. Like the past is breathing down my neck.
I don't have to tell you. We got to hit
that old boy, Stephen Graham?
Bruce Springsteen's on a rocket ship.
Just from
We don't
Emmy?
wanna miss that window.
Jake Johnson?
The label, once you have your first top 10, they're just thinking about momentum.
I'm trying to find something real. These new songs, they're different, but they're the only thing making sense to me right now. The only thing I can still believe in.
Then we'll get it. Whatever it takes.
Well, they blew up the chicken man in Philly last night. Now they blew up his house too.
This is a highly unorthodox career move.
But that's the point. He's channeling something
There's
deeply personal. But in this office, my office, we believe in Bruce Springsteen.
Everything dies, honey, that's a fact. Maybe everything that dies someday.
Songwriting's a funny thing. It's about searching for something. Something that's gonna give your life a little bit of meaning.
This is where you're meant to go.
Don't need to be perfect. I just want it to feel right.
Maybe everything that dies someday comes back.
You know what? I want to say something. You know, you gotta say something. These the musical biopics have been getting really popular as of late. You know, they have the Queen one. What was the one with Taron Egerton? Why am I blanking on his name? Damn it! What the fuck is his name? The piano man guy. Elton John. There we go. We have the Queen one. We have the Elton John one. Timothy Chalamet just did the fucking Bob Dylan one, right? And now I got this Bruce Springsteen one now, right? Like, brother, where the fuck are all the black artists ones at? Like for real. We had like what? Straight Outta Compton with the NWA. That was like the last big one. I know there was like a Pac one. It was All Eyes on Me, but I remember hearing that motherfucker one that good. That was Notorious. That was like early 2000s. Where the fuck? Like, damn, where's the fuck is the fucking Nas biopic at? You know what I mean? Where the fucking Eric B and Rakim? The fucking Run DMC. All right, next up we got trailer 2 for the Smashing Machine.
Please give a round
I have
of
to look at the thing
applause
for that
for
too.
Mark Caine.
Hello. And thank you to everyone for allowing me to be here today. You have been extremely understanding to me dealing with my personal struggles.
The Graviton! Let's do it. He's the best.
There's no way I can't
Why?
write that.
Why?
Why? Because my tummy. You know what that would do to my tummy. I would get sick everywhere.
No, it's about perspective, okay?
Just let you leave without a trace.
But on the inside, you don't feel it. You're like pinned against the wall.
When I stand here taking every breath with you.
Oh my goodness! What is out? This is truly shocking.
There's just an empty space.
You know, we read about the standing ovation that's
Sacrificing
received at the Venice Film Festival.
What do you have for me that's strong?
Adabia?
A day without pain is like a day without sunshine.
This is getting bad. This is getting insane.
I know what I'm doing, all right?
This is it?
That's it.
You're the only one who really knew me at all.
What happened?
I'm so sorry.
It's me. You don't have to apologize, okay?
I know that you've been questioning whether I am the fighter that you thought that I was. And one of my biggest regrets in life is the answer to that question. I wasn't. I promise that I'm gonna make this up to you.
To see Mark back out there is truly remarkable.
I just need you to let me in.
With everything he's been through,
The biggest night of my life.
does he still have it in him?
What happens next?
It's simple. Am I going to hurt him
Let's fucking go.
before he hurts me?
Ready?
I think so.
You think so? Come on, Mark. Yes or no answer. Come on. Are you ready?
Yes.
Marquito is back.
How's that feel?
Feels great.
Do you want some more?
Yes, you can stretch me more, yes.
Too much?
Never.
Oh, we got a release date, October 3rd. By the way, I swear this movie was already out. Like, when we read the article about the standing ovation they got at the Venice Film Festival, I was like, I swear this movie was out already. But no, it's not. Hey, like I said, what do we always say over here? A24 does good shit. It made The fucking Rock a I not saying it wasn't him. I'm just joking. You know, it made The Rock a viable actor. All right, next up, the R.I.P. I don't know what the fuck this is.
So, there's been some developments.
I know it's Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. The Boston Boys.
Last time we spoke, you described the job as follows. Your unit works the dope game. Drugs, guns.
Oh shit, Steven, you?
Knock, knock, Miami PD.
How you doing this evening?
5 cops just magically appeared on my doorstep. I've been better.
You mind if we come inside?
But the majority of your work consisted of cash seizures.
I don't have any drugs.
Dog's not trained to detect drugs. The dog's trained to detect money.
She looks familiar.
How much was the tip that came in? 300 grand. That's a $20 million rip. It'd be so much easier if we just stole this money. I swear to God.
Tiana Taylor?
You should just take whatever money you want and walk away before this goes really bad for all of us.
No one needs to die tonight. You have 30 minutes to get out of that house.
What we do right now and who we talk to matters. The longer we stick around here, the dicier this shit's gonna be. Tell me what's fucking going on! You think I want to jack this rip? I don't trust you right now, and that's a fucking problem!
Any ideas who might want this money? $20 million. Where do you
Oh
want to
shit.
start?
Guy who you always knows face but never knows name. Kyle Chandler, that's what it is.
AWTGG. What does it mean?
Are we the good guys?
So it's Dope Thief, except they're actual cops this time. It's just Dope Thief, which, by the way, I finally watched. By the way, I didn't make a video on it because I felt like I seen some other videos, they weren't getting a lot of traction. Me being an extremely small channel, I was like, eh. And also, it was super late too. Sasha Callie, that's who that is. That's who that was. That's why she looks familiar. Fucking gorgeous ass. Scott Adkins, Catalina, so it's good. I mean, I don't have Netflix, but this might be something I try to check out if I ever get the opportunity to get on it. Speaking of Netflix, Wake Up Dead Man. Actually, let's read this. We gotta. After discovering millions in cash in a derelict stash house, trust among a team of Miami cops begins to fray. As forces outside learn the size of the seizure, everything is called into question, including who they can rely on. So, you know, the basic log line there. Wake Up Dead Man. I still ain't seen the second one yet. But I love Knives Out.
Dressed as a miracle. But what happened that night is a much, much larger scheme. To understand this case, you need to look at the myth that's being constructed. A man gives a sermon. He then, in plain sight of everyone, walks into a sealed concrete box. And 30 seconds later, that man is lying dead. A classic, impossible crime. Okay, you're freaking me out now.
This is a holy mystery. Unsolvable.
Holy shit.
Sorry. What the hell happened?
We do not know.
What is truth? We don't know that. We don't. What exists? Does any of this exist? So,
What is even happening right now? It is time to discover what this flock of wicked wolves is hiding.
Confess.
All right, stop. Here's what's gonna happen. Benoit frickin' Blanc and I are gonna ask you all some questions, and you're gonna answer them. We're gonna get to the bottom of who killed Monsignor Wicks and why. And then that's it.
Now, who wants to go first?
November 26th. Oh, it's in theaters November 26th. And Netflix. Yeah. Okay. follow him. So we got Mont Blanc returns in his most dangerous case yet in the third and darkest chapter of Rian Johnson's murder mystery opus, starring Daniel Craig, Josh O'Connor, Glenn Close, Josh Brolin, Mila Kunis, Jimmy Renner, Kerry Washington, Andrew Scott, Kelly Spaney, Daryl McCormick, and Thomas Hayden Church. Okay, that's good though. It was good though. Like I said, I haven't seen The Glass Onion yet either, but I love Knives Out. I've always been interested in it. All right, that's it for our movie trends. Move on to some video games. We got Broken Lore Low. I don't know what the fuck this is. Okay, so it says an FPS survival horror game. What the fuck just happened? This shit went to running on a damn potato. What the fuck?
Oh, come on, Naomi. A little sip never hurt anyone.
Ugh. Well, I was saying that animation was like uncanny valley shit. Psychological horror game from the Broken Lore series of PS5. Broken Lore Law is set in the beautiful and mysterious Japanese village of Kirasami-mura, where the ancient legend of Gashidokuro, a giant skeleton from Japanese folklore, still lingers. God, you know I'm a fucking weeb. I struggle with just like English. One of them white ass names with all the fucking consonants in it. All them goddamn Spanish names. The fucking Japanese words like this, I fucking just get that shit instantly. Naomi Montgomery arrives in Kirasami Village for a major professional opportunity that could jumpstart her music career, but instead of success, she finds herself facing sinister presences and uncovering the cursed past that haunts the village. Sounds like that movie trailer we watched a while ago. I don't even remember what the fuck it was called. The guy who's like a sound guy and his girlfriend was a musician, and then like some person pops up. It's what the fuck is his name? Fucking guy from Slumdog Millionaire and I forget his name. It sounds like a little bit like that. Dead Reset, the launch trailer. We're just gonna keep it like this so I can read the damn descriptions. Fuck that nigga, was that a fucking face hugger? Wait a minute. Because I thought this was a live action trailer for the game. Interactive and in Northern Film. Is this fucking live action? But like, hold on, we gotta see now.
Paul Mason, 34, former surgeon at Westwood Hospital.
I'll bullet point this for you.
I think this is a live action game.
That thing kills everyone.
So they don't actually play it. It's probably more like you like make choices and shit.
We go through this all over again.
So if we really are going to die,
we'll see.
What do you suggest we do to avoid it?
Yep, that seems like exactly what it was.
We run like hell.
That's the same guy, by the way, from the first quote.
What else aren't you telling me?
Tell him, Vern, or I swear to God I'll kill you right now!
There's still so much you don't know.
What did your people do to me? We need to run.
Yeah, so it's really just a movie. It's a choose your own adventure fucking film.
We all have to pay for the things we've done.
Yeah, or an interactive horror if you want to use that term too. Yeah, sure. Out now on Xbox though. Is it free? Is it on Game Pass? Trapped in a deadly time loop. Surgeon. Okay, so that makes sense for like, you know, it being the gameplay thing. Why you continuously would be able to restart the game or go back and pick other choices. You're in a time loop. Surgeon Cole Mason must face gruesome deaths, outsmart an evolving parasite, and make life or death choices in Dead Reset. Interactive sci-fi horror where your survival hinges on dying and learning from it. Developed by Wells Interactive and Dark Rift Horror. Okay, it's kind of like what's that one game called? Kindergarten. We got to play through the puzzles and the shit, and sometimes you got to die in order to kind of learn how shit goes. All right, next up, Mars Attracts Early Access.
Whoa, it's the Capital One Bank.
Whoa, fucking ad, nigga. I ain't trying to see that shit. You may know the song in this trailer. You may know the song this trailer is set to, but we'll bet you never heard it. Used to accompany an alien amusement park simulator where humans are tortured for entertainment. Enjoy the trailer for Mars Attracts. Will I get a copyright strike? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, it's just fucking... This is goddamn Roller Coaster Tycoon, but it's with Mars Attacks. With the Mars Attacks IP. Okay. I got it. Cool. Alright, moving on. Don't really need to watch any more than that. You kind of know what you're getting. Digimon Story The Time Stranger. Whoa, another fucking ad. Brother might have to think about investing in the YouTube Premium. Watch the latest Digimon Story Time Stranger trailer for this upcoming RPG to learn about how the story, what the fuck,
So it's time for Animus to step in.
I'm just stop reading. I'm just done reading shit.
I'm counting on you, Agent. Anomalies are harbingers of further tragedy. Odds are there's more and worse yet to come.
It might have started already.
What in the world is going on?
Contact with hostile Digimon confirmed. Look out! Here comes trouble! Execute the Digimon summoning program.
Something happens to that egg. The human world might be affected too.
On the honor of Animus, we must persevere. All that we do to protect humanity from anomalies. We must fulfill our mission.
Alright, the demo's out now, so that's cool. Are these like are these just basically just like the Pokemon games where you just collect Digimon and you just battle other Digimon? Because I ain't gonna lie, if it's like that, I might be a little disappointed. Because it's Digimon and like, you know, I'm more attached to the anime, so maybe because they are so different, I expect the games to be radically different, but maybe they just aren't. Alright, well, that's it. Digimon Time Story. Demo, I might try it out. Try out our first little Digimon game. Alright, that's it for the video game trailers. I will move on to the TV trailers. We got Monster, the Ed Gein story. Again, a little older one, but it's one I ain't seen yet, so. I still ain't watched the Menendez brothers.
What shocks you most about him?
You ain't got it. Okay. By the way, third season, second character is gonna be a Wisconsin native. Let's go, give it up for the town, baby. Let's go. Oh,
how did he do it? What was his childhood like? Now, I'd like to show you something worse.
yeah, they all took inspiration from this story. Oh, that's Charlie Hunnam.
Fast.
I'm sorry, Mother.
Just go slow and steady. Take your time, sweet boy.
October 3rd. Hey, just in time for the spooky days. Just in time for the spooky days. You know the iconic horror films his twisted legacy inspired, but you may not know his name. Yet this October, Ryan Murphy's monster anthology series returns with its third and darkest season yet. The Ed Gein story arrives on October 3rd. Ooh, yeah. I ain't tripping though, right? Ed Gein was from Wisconsin, right? Yep, yeah, lacrosse, yep. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Second admirer from the town. Let's go. Oh, there's an official trailer too. This is the second one? What is this? Oh, this is the teaser trailer. Oh, this is the official trailer. I think I could do this and my queue will still be up. Oh yeah, damn, this shit was 5 hours ago. This shit just dropped today. Alright, cool.
Been real dark about you, Eddie Caine.
Eddie, you're a mess. Only a mother could love you.
When I look back upon my life, it's always with a sense of shame. I've always been the one to blame for everything I long to do. No matter when or where or who.
Is this okay?
I just feel like I'm a puzzle, and none of the pieces fit.
What did you do?
You're the one who can't look away.
Very well. Still not really on there. Cool. Well, I'm glad we caught that one. This just dropped a couple damn hours ago. So that was cool. Alright, next up we got season 2 of High Potential.
Back to work full time today.
That's right. And while I'm at work, I want to make sure that you guys are getting the support you need at home. So you've inherited my judgmental stare. Love you guys. Love you.
There I was, in my heels with my hair straight.
Why is no one picking up their phones? I've been texting like a maniac.
Good morning, Morgan. Welcome back.
I blasted in.
A little bit.
It's too much. Hi, I'm Morgan. I work with the cops, and I see the world a little differently. This is where he attacked her. She used her purse as a weapon.
She got the Sherlock Holmes vision.
100% sold on my theory, but hopefully this should clear things up.
Is this what the inside of your mind looks like?
Oh, buddy, not even close. It's the game maker. I know it was him.
This guy went after one of our own.
Really thought we would have found him by now.
Don't worry. You'll see the inside of a prison cell soon.
That man is a danger to my children. I'm never gonna be able to forget his face.
I think you like this game as much as I do.
He's toying with the entire Los Angeles Police Department. You've proven that you can get to me and my children, and I will protect them.
Stop! Morgan, talk to me!
Oh, God, that sucks!
Roman, he's alive.
My dad's been alive this whole time. I let myself believe that he didn't abandon us.
I still believe that.
We found Roman.
Roman,
want this for you.
go.
Morgan! You're waiting on me to leave so you can poke around without a warrant, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh shit, this season kicks off
What
tomorrow.
are you doing in a police station? Trying to find a place where that mustache makes sense?
Nick Wagner, your new captain.
Yeah, this kicks off tomorrow. Yeah, it kicks off tomorrow. Cool. I can't lie, that actually looks a little interesting. That actually looks pretty damn interesting. Oh, here it is. The Witcher, Season 4.
It's a wraith. Stand back. With these words, your mortal shall meet my fate at fiery hell.
Hey, he looks good. He looks good. October 30th. The Continent awaits. Here's your exclusive clip of Liam Hemsworth as Geralt of Rivia in season 4. What the people say? What the people say? I know everybody loved Henry Cavill in it, but let's see. Debbie and Liam Bader, but this is a good one. Good. True. I'm gonna see if Thor Ragnarok with other actors are playing the Love Theater. Right. Pull out the heart of the race. Quite symbolic what the producers did to the show. I don't know how to feel. Liam looks all like his brother here. My first thought: Thor visits the continent. I'll give Liam a chance, but Henry Cavill was perfect from the start. I hope they paid him enough to live with the afterbirth. Yeah, true. I don't know. From the few. Granted, there's just a few comments in the comment section. It seemed like everybody is uniformly in agreement that like, he's just coming in from the circumstances of the show. It's not his fault. Blame the producers. You know, don't take it out on him. But you know, yeah, I agree. He didn't look bad. So yeah, it seemed like the producers obviously left. Yeah, because then he leave because it was some shit like he didn't like the way they were going with the show. He felt like they were going too far from the books. He felt like they were straying too far from the books and sort of breaking a lot of lore and a lot of rules and shit. All right, next up, The Beast in Me, another Netflix.
We are, all of us, drawn to monsters. We flirt with death to prove we're truly alive. And if we can't stop, then that small fire we lit might just burn the whole house down, with us still inside.
That provided absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, all right, cool. That was The Beast in Me. I don't know what the fuck that was, but here's The Landsman, Season 2. The Landman, Season 2, not The Landsman. The Landman.
I wrote a speech.
but I'm not sure that's what I'm gonna say.
Well, you better figure it out fast. The president of every bank is in that room.
I called this luncheon to squash the rumors and to offer you a warning. The only difference between me and my husband
What the fuck is her
I'm
name?
meaner.
Allie Larder? Is that her name?
So just another day.
Word, I'm not slaying on
Just
my
another
own.
day, Pop.
Yeah, Allie Larder.
She owns the company, but I run it. Situations like this have to come to a head before it resolves itself. It's about to come to a head. How do you know? Because I'm about to take it there. I'm definitely gonna have to start drinking again.
Landman, new season, streaming November
What is the
16th,
show about?
exclusively.
About just people who like own like oil and shit. Set in the boomtowns of Texas, Landman is a moderate tale of fortune seeking among roughnecks and billionaires in the world of oil. Yeah, I kind of figured that. Okay, cool. Michael Pena in that bitch too? Oh shit. John Hamm. I ain't showed him.
On Paramount Plus.
Alright. Has Been Hotel season 2. I've not watched this. I heard it kind of took it had a moment when it first came out. I remember season 1. I never watched it though.
War is coming. You're either with me, or against me.
Hell will rise!
So be ready for some
Breaking news.
That was something, man. Has Been Hotel. Charlie Morton star The Princess of Hell struggles to convince demons and angels alike that any soul can be redeemed. Sing and curse along in this adult animated musical comedy. Oh my god, a musical. Little teaser. Not too much going on there. All right, and finally, Marvel Zombies. Again, I had the first trailer they did on YouTube for our last news drop, but I clicked on it was the first video I clicked on, and then I started putting my queue together. I didn't actually add that into the queue, so I got lost when I had to do it again. So I didn't see I still to this day haven't watched that first trailer. But here we are, Marvel Zombies. This is the second one, official trailer, whatever. But this is another one. So this is literally gonna be my first time seeing anything from the show, from the trailers. Shang-Chi and old girl, I forgot her name. Aquafina. Oh, this is Casino right from that episode. Ghost.
Finally. The battle they will sing about. For ages. This is not the night we fought!
Damn. Is that Hercules?
No.
Oh, it straight up continues from that episode, because that's yeah. Because then they did with Spider-Man and Ant-Man and Just a Head in a Jar, and from the Zombies episode from What If, and they were heading to Wakanda.
Marvel Zombies, rated TV MA, streaming September 24th, only on Disney.
For ages.
Who the fuck is that? Is that Abomination? That's gotta be Abomination. Alright, we gotta play Who's Who in this damn trailer. Figure out who's all in here. Alright, let's see. I have no fucking idea. Red Guardian, clearly. Death Dealer. I don't know who any of these people are. Is Is that Bruce? Did he die in the What If episode? Who the fuck is that? I think that's Yelena back there. I don't know who any of these fucking people are. I guess we're gonna have to find out. Yes, Yelena back there.
No one is safe.
I don't know who this is.
Finally.
I was about to say, is that Kamala? Is that Kate? Is that Kate or Kamala? That's to be my guess. That's I don't know. The mom from Black Widow, Rachel Weisz's character. Who the fuck is that?
Finally.
That's what, who the fuck is that? That's what we're playing. Hawkeye, clearly. Who the fuck do we know has glowing eyes? It's not just the eyes, it's also the markings around the eyes too. I don't know.
The battle.
I was gonna say Captain Marvel, but Captain Marvel's right there.
They will sing.
Wasp. Namor.
For ages.
Zombie Wanda's still there.
Not the night we
Who the fuck is this? Is that Moon Knight? That's Moon Knight. Is that a black Moon Knight? Yeah, is this Hercules? God damn.
No. Marvel Zombies. Rated TV MA. Streaming September 24th.
This shit look pretty good though. This shit look pretty good though. This shit looks pretty good though. You know what? Just for the fuck of it, let's watch the first one. Because I missed it, like I said. Is this it 13 days ago? Is that it? I think so, yeah. I don't know why this whole part here just reminds me of Telltale's The Walking Dead game. I think that's Hawkeye, Abomination, Okoye. Is that... It's not Zombie. Is that Zombie Wanda?
All the Avengers are dead. And they're coming for us.
All right, we got a world to save.
Got somebody else wielding the 10 rings. Namor. Nigga, what the fuck?
World to save.
That's all. Okay, this is somebody who has a 10 rings on. Probably an original character. Is that Mahershala Ali's blade as Moon Knight?
Namor.
Damn.
Shit.
Yeah, that is Bruce. Damn. Who's that? Was that Thor? I think it was. damn.
That's how you do that then.
Wow. Did she say that's how you do that then? Oh, how you do that? Yeah, that's thunderous. What was all this? Wanda, Paul Rudd, Scott, for Elena, David Harbour, Red Guardian, Tessa Thompson, Valkyrie, Simu, Awkwafina, Hayden Steinfeld. So yeah, that probably was what's her name? I saw Kate Bishop, U.S. Agent, Jimmy Woo. So that probably, and that also probably was Miss Marvel, and then Ironheart. Cool. That sure looks dope. It's coming out in a couple days too. In just a couple of days. All right, and with that, that is our last trailer, which means that is the last part of our episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I very much do appreciate it. Always, of course, make sure you check out some of the rest of the stuff on the channel. Like I mentioned, we got RoboCop, we got Dragon Age 2 we're playing right now. Dragon Age Origins is done. Veil Guardians 2, it was the whole thing. I just couldn't wait. I thought I could finish it before it came out, but I was completely wrong. We got other stuff on the channel as well. Opinions, reviews, all that other good stuff. So check out all that stuff. Also, all the other news drops on there as well. Feel free to check all that out. Comment, let me know what you think about some stories down below. I was disappointed about the Highlander pushback. Were any of your Emmy predictions correct? Or how many did you get wrong? What did you go for that? Let me know down in the comments below. All other stuff, you know. Hopefully I informed you on some stuff you didn't know, and maybe I just reminded you of stuff you might have known already. But you know, just let me know that all down in the comments. Give the video a like if you can. It's a small channel, you know. It's any like, any view, it's all appreciated in the end. So until next time, everybody, I will talk to you all later. Just always remember to stay watching, to stay playing, to stay awesome, and most importantly, stay safe out there. All right. Until next time, everybody, I will speak to you all later. Goodbye.